Yeah, you are part of McGrawlip Detective Services, who is the owner is Henry McGrawlip. You go into work one day. You are, just to put more context, I guess, you are in the city of Matilli, which is part of the Ventai Beaches on the west coast of the Sumia continent. You go into work on this day. It is day 201 of the 37th era of Adana. You go into work on this day, all into his musty office. You all get called in, and you see this super fat gnome smoking a cigar. All across his walls are incredibly dusty uh, plaques and previous awards that he has won way back in the day. And so he looks to you all, and he says, "Well, all right, boys, I got a case for you all, and this is a rather important one. All right, there was a man. He was found dead on the beach, washed up onto the shore. Apparently, his name is Brad Simpleton. Looks like he was bludgeoned to death in some way, and so the necromancers down at the Temple of Lujum helped out, and they were able to ask his dead body some questions before uh, before he finally perished and drew his last undead breath. Uh, from what the dead body can tell, at least, he knows that his death was no accident. It was a murder of some sort. He does not know who his murderer was. He knows that he died aboard the ship, this yacht called SS Himblebraut, which you all are going to be going to today. And uh, he knows he died around 2 in the morning, was around his time of death. And when asked why he died, he was told he told the necromancer that he saw something he shouldn't have, which is very vague and annoying. He could have really been more specific, but that was the last question that he could have been asked. So, because of that, uh, it is your job. You all are going to go to this ship. There are 11 people aboard the ship, apparently. That's what the guards were telling me. And they're all suspects. Any one of them could have killed him. But it's your job to figure it out by the end of the day. They're probably going to be a little bit annoyed because they were supposed to dock this morning and they've been kind of held at bay. So you should probably get there as quick as possible. But yeah, do you all have any questions?
Are you going to be helping us? I have a woman's voice, by the way.
Yes, we'll get to your characters in a second. He says, no, no, no. I got, and he kind of moves some papers on his desk. I got some important work to do here. You know, always getting all these letters and official stuff. You all get to do the fun stuff, right? Oh.
Okay, Craig.
That's Craig.
Okay, he's back. Whatever.
Oh, is he back? Back in action?
He's got to take his dog for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out for a while. He's playing Pet Simulator, man.
Mhm.
Crap.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle
Keep
both.
it back. Keep it in the background.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get
You
it.
wouldn't get it. There we go.
All right,
Welcome
sorry
back.
about that. Sorry
No
about
worries. No worries. I would like you all to describe your characters. You all see each other. You all have known each other for a little bit, depending on when you have joined McGraw Detective Services. But Brooke, if you'd like to describe your character, or
Oh,
Craig, I
shit.
guess.
Brooke?
Yep.
Oh,
It's me.
wrong
Yeah, I
see.
skeleton.
Oh,
All right. So Brooke Burnham is this regular guy.
Oh yeah.
And you're not like, he's okay, to the point where like you don't really want to tell him that you're not sure like why he's here or what it is that he brings to the table. But I mean, he's okay to have around. And yeah, very average looking man. Said he used to be like a courier and that his life was changed when he like tripped and fell and got a serious head injury. But you can't really tell what that life-changing thing was because he seems to just be the same as he was before.
Sick.
Alright.
I love it. Well, Floor, give me your character.
Yeah. Randy Doe is a skeleton, picked clean, no sign of flesh on her.
Mm-hmm.
She still has a human voice somehow. That's magic.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of wearing a blue sort of quilted coat over just a pair of black pants that are everything's really droopy because again, skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
But she's an ace with a bow, and that's what she did when she was enslaved by a necromancer for like 60 years. So now she's here because it's the only job she can get because no one wants to hire her because she's a skeleton. And she's kind of just frustrated with everything, her situation. So,
Sick. Dylan, what about your character?
My character looks exactly like the image, so that is
Oh,
exactly
man.
how he looks. And yeah, he's a detective. He has been assigned to the most, I'll say it, the most cases of any one detective in McGrullop. This is his 100th case, so that's him.
He's excited about it. What about you, Jack? What's your
Jesus Christ, man. Who is this?
even fucking.
My character is Larry David. I don't know if that rings a bell to anyone. He's a actor known for his hit play, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
He is of the uh, Jewish faith,
What?
or the in-game,
Not
the in-world,
canon.
the in-world equivalent to that.
In world
Give,
equivalent.
give him a deity.
Yeah.
And in his spare time, he likes to walk his dog and play Pet Simulator.
Bro.
Steven,
Kill me, man.
how famous is the play Curb Your Enthusiasm up to the general Sumia civilian?
You three roll a d20, and if it's above a 16, you have heard of it. Before Larry David had told you.
Okay, well, I have heard of it.
No, Randy Doe, you had heard about it.
Wow.
Wow.
20.
Sherlock Gnomes, definitely.
Look, you
Oh,
had not heard about it, but
What the
before
fuck?
Larry David told you about this famous play, Randy and Sherlock, you had already known about.
What does a
This
nat
play.
20 give me on the Larry David roll?
You've probably seen it.
Am I
Oh
a
my
fan?
god.
Okay.
That's up to you.
yeah, you're a fan.
Mhm.
Okay.
Larry,
yeah,
I've heard there's
okay.
120 parts to your play. That sounds like a little much.
Yeah, we have a few seasons.
Okay.
We got a couple seasons. I just like doing it with my friends.
Why is Larry David a playwright here?
Because I write and act in my own show.
Oh, but why are you solving this murder?
Yeah.
Uh, this is, I don't know. I just got here.
The papers were mixed up, and he
Yeah, papers were mixed up. I thought I was doing a performance, but this
He's,
is,
he's
I'm here
method
now.
acting. He's using this as inspiration for his next episode.
Yeah, this is
There
gonna
you
be for the next season of the play, Kirby and Larry David in space. So
Okay.
space is canon, so
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
there
all
are
right.
space
aliens.
is a thing.
Larry and Semta.
Yeah, that's what we call it, SEPTA. It's so stupid. All right, well,
All
awesome.
right.
I love it. So you all are taken, quickly hastened off onto a boat, uh, headed by some guards to go and intercept the SS Himblebraut. As you approach the ship, it is made out of a beautiful imported Tilgi wood. Not a lot of that gets out here, so it's a very big sign of wealth, and it looks to be intricately carved. And as you approach, there's a ladder upon the side that you are able to climb up, and you are able to get onto the top deck, as you can see here within Foundry. So just to visually describe some places, there is a kind of a bar where there appears to be a woman with a gnome wearing a gold suit sitting at it. It's not purple, it's gold. That's just the picture I can find it. There's kind of a large table in the back what looks like to be, well, what can only be described as a scientist, and then a little fish person sitting next to him, and then also just a normal guy with their back to you. This little thing here is just a mast of the ship. Big sails, of course, are above. You see two people sitting in chairs. You see a red tiefling woman and an older, kind of heavy-set human sitting in some nice leather chairs. Then you see an elf man, very thin and lithe, wearing kind of this servant uniform, seems to be very attentive to the man in the chair. And then you see, who is obviously a captain, you see a woman with light blue skin at the front of the ship, and you all board, and they all kind of glance over at you. Do you all do anything right off the bat? I'll say also these little things here as well are like little telescopes.
First of all, Sherlock has the feet. That's odd. Whenever I enter a new location, such as a room, I immediately notice one thing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
GM determines what it is. I only learn that something is suspicious, but not why it's suspicious.
You see roll a d4 for me. You see
right in the middle.
You see the gnome that is sitting at the bar currently appears to be looks a little bit distressed and is kind of moving a coin within his hand just over and over, kind of spinning it in his hand a little bit. Kind of not looking at you all, kind of looking just at his drink that's in front of him.
Okay.
Who is this?
It's a little gnome wearing a gold suit.
Okay.
But if you all do not do anything initially, the captain seems to notice your presence and will walk up to you.
Yeah, let's talk to the captain.
Yeah. You see the captain approach. She seems like a very confident in her stature, and she says, "Well, are you all the investigators, I take it?"
Yep,
We
that's
are.
us.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, if you all you are an interesting group. If you can please do whatever you need, but don't do too much to my ship. It's very expensive. The owner, Mr. Wovia, and she kind of gestures her head over to the large man sitting in the chair, would be quite upset if anything were to be broken, but if you can be quick about it, we were supposed to dock earlier this morning, but we were held off by the guards due to, well, Brad supposedly being murdered.
I'm gonna ask her, did you get to know Mr. Simpleton while you were on the ship with him?
She kind of nods a little bit and she says, "Yes, I interacted with him once. He did spill a drink onto the deck a little bit later at night, but he seemed like he was not used to either being on a ship or being in the presence of wealth. He seemed out of his element, kind of kept to himself, but did talk around with some people. But I only ever interacted with him once, and he was nice enough. It's unfortunate to hear of his demise."
Did he get? Did you observe him getting close to anybody on the ship that you're aware of?
She kind of squints her mind. Give me a diplomacy check. Squints her eyebrows.
Just standard questions.
Yeah.
Diplomacy? Got a +1 Tal. Watch that.
Oh,
Yes!
Whoa.
well, might as well. She somehow your presence of being a skeleton, just a skull looking back at her, calms her in some way. And she, Larry David.
Sorry, I was looking at the
No
stuff. my
worries,
bad.
no worries. You keep looking at yourself. That's fine. But she kind of looks at, says, I did notice that he did get quite close with, well, all of the workers on the ship, the servant Sayona, and she kind of gestures to the man that is very attentive to the big man, the elvish man, and the bar woman, Barbara, and who is at the bar in
Salona.
particular. Yes, yeah, that's Sayona.
Oh. I don't have any other questions for you, but if I think of something, I'll come back.
Sounds good. I'll be right here.
Over to Sayota.
All right.
I'll can I
Heard
try
the-
and stop you before you go over there?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is all wrong. Wrong lead, wrong. The guy at the bar. The bar. Oh yeah.
I just look down at you. Obviously, there's no expression because it's a skeleton, so it's just kind of like, okay, whatever you say.
And then I'll turn to Larry David.
Oh,
Mhm.
Larry. Where's Larry David? Oh. Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
Yes, that's me. Always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh yes, that's Sherlock Gnomes. Yes.
Yeah, I could tell that you're a gnome. Thank you. Would you like an autograph?
Yes. Oh yes, yes. Sign my magnifying glass.
Sure thing. Two Sherlock gnomes, my dearest fan.
Sherlock, not Sherlock. Sherlock.
Sherlock, whatever.
Sherlock.
You have a good day. Yep, and then I'm gonna tragically misspell your name on your magnifying glass.
All right. Well, love the show. Yeah.
Yeah, always happy to meet a fan. You know, always looking for extras. I'll let you know if we need
Oh,
room
wow.
for you.
Watson, we're extras. Watson.
There's no Watson you can see.
Yes,
He's
yes,
turning.
Just you two.
yes, Mr. Gnome.
Awesome.
For you and whoever you're talking about.
Wow.
What is Brooke doing in this moment?
I will be casting your skin. I'm gonna put it in chat because I've never used this before. I'm gonna cast my cantrip, my psychic cantrip, read the air.
Okay.
Oh, Vita has that one.
You take a deep
Have.
breath as you survey a social situation, showing courtesy to all around you. Pick up clues in social context and unspoken assumption of behaviors. Your body language subconsciously changes to take advantage of this information and use it as your own interactions. Pretty much, it just gives me a +1 status bonus. You can just read the thing. I'm just reading it word for word.
Give me a society check.
All right. Society.
Nice. I'll say that just the general vibe that you get just across the ship, unless there's something you're looking for specific.
Just the general vibe. I'm not looking for anything in particular. There's no leads yet.
But the general vibes of the ship, it seems like a lot of people don't really want to be looking at you. Some people seem to be annoyed at the general presence, but not like super annoyed. They're going to be able to, they'll comply, but it may be a little bit to push them to give more information just because they want to get out of here. They don't really care about this Brad guy.
Okay. I'm gonna. What's the guy over here doing?
He's just sitting, leaning back. Looks like he's having a drink. If you want to go up to him.
Yeah, I'd like to get a drink and then approach him.
Sounds good. All right, we will handle that in a second. Y'all are surrounding this. No.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's the one. Yeah, yeah, he's the one. He's suspicious.
Do you
Like a
say that out
football.
loud? Yeah, you
Yeah,
did the
you
voice.
said.
So.
I'm not doing that voice for no reason, man.
Yeah, can I ask this guy if he committed the murder?
This is gonna be a long one, guys.
This is the worst detectives. I was just anticipating, just straight up asking.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, I'm not an actor. I'm an entertainer. So
Yeah, exactly. He kind of looks. He looks to the two of you. I'll say, Are you trying to be friendly about it, Larry David, or are you trying to like intimidate him?
I can't do it.
I'm trying to be perceptive of how he reacts to that question.
Okay. Then, if you double click on your thing, and if you go to your proficiencies, which is the little hand icon in the top left, or no, you don't even need to for perception. All the way on the left, if you look under your armor class, you see perception.
Can I click this? Oh no.
Yeah, just click on
Wait.
the little dice icon, and it'll roll something.
Wait, sorry. I don't see a hand. What am I looking for?
All the way on the left, under your armor class of 18.
If you double click on your little profile pic, and then you'll have like a window pop up, right, of your guy.
Oh, okay. There we go. Sorry, I didn't know
Oh,
that was a
yeah.
thing.
Yes,
Oh, you're
all the
good.
way on the left, do perception. Underneath AC, a little
Okay,
roll
I think I
icon.
did it correctly.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Too.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Strong
He
stuff.
doesn't seem to react much. He kind of reacts a little bit to your question, but he seems more annoyed by this Sherlock Gnome character, and he kind of looks between the two of you, and he says, "Hey, no, that's just incredibly rude. No, I didn't murder the fella. I barely even knew him." And he kind of is like looking at his coin in his hand. If you got any questions for me, just ask them quick. I'm just trying to have a drink here.
What are you drinking?
A double shot of whiskey.
Oh, must be nice.
Don't drink.
Can't have that anymore.
Steven,
That's
I'm
unfortunate.
like waiting. During this, I think I'd be like waiting for the bartender to stop looking at the weird interaction and be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Come serve me."
Yes.
And I want
He
to try
catches
to
your
look
attention.
at. I'm patient. I'm not like pressed about it. I'm
Mhm.
using this chance to look at the coin that he's spinning. Like, what is it?
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Bad.
I'll say it looks like a rather large coin. It's kind of difficult to see, but what I will say is, you don't know exactly what is on the coin, but it looks like one side of the coin has a similar symbol as to kind of a little badge that he has on his left jacket pocket. So
Can
it seems
I-
like it's similar.
Do I know what the symbol is on his
Roll a
jacket?
religion check for me.
Wow. Do-do-do.
Stevie, real
Damn.
quick, can you remind me, where did the murder allegedly happen again?
On the ship,
Yeah, okay.
but his
We haven't
body
actually
was
s-
found washed up on the shore.
Okay.
So he, based off of like the speak with the dead spell, basically, he knows he died around 2 a.m. on the ship. He doesn't know who killed him, and he said for why it was he saw something he shouldn't have. But you do recognize this symbol, Brooke. It is the symbol of Wekayan, who is the goddess of wealth. So this person seems to be a pretty devout follower of the goddess of wealth.
Okay. And through this role, would I know anything about like her followers. I'm sorry for taking up time.
Yes,
But
no,
like,
that's fine. You have no
well,
base,
like that, the coin is larger than normal, and I feel like
Mhm.
that's probably
It's-
something that he prays to,
yes,
like a
it's-
talisman.
exactly. And I'd say that based off of followers, it's generally very rich people that follow her because it's the goddess of wealth, or very poor people that are trying to, pray to her for like lotteries and such. And I'll say that you do know that there are some, based off just your high roll, I'll say that you do know that there are some followers of hers that help other people get rich. Think of them like financial advisors, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So he could be one of those, or he could just be a really rich dude.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Awesome. He kind of looks to two of you.
I'd like to
seems
respond.
annoyed.
Yeah, to what he said.
Hey, this is Larry. Larry, he's famous entertainer. Respect. Show some respect.
Yeah, can I ask him if he knows who I am?
Larry, I'll have him roll a d20.
Please be high.
I'm gonna.
Damn.
No, he's
Damn.
never heard of you. He's gonna just say, no, I've never heard of you. You're Larry David is your name. What are you doing here? I thought you were all supposed to be investigators.
I'm outraged he doesn't know me, and I'm incredibly insulted.
Mm-hmm.
And then I move away from him because I'm frustrated.
He just walks away.
Hey, now he left. Hey, down here. Hey.
He
I'm
looks
pulling
down
out
at
his jacket.
he looks down at you. He kind of swats your hand away. Says, "Don't touch my jacket."
Watson, grab me that coin. He looks guilty. Yeah.
He instinctually
Nothing
holds
happens.
the coin to his chest.
And nothing happens. Are you? Oh my god.
He looks
But-
around and he's like, why do you want my coin? Dude, this is not. You haven't even asked me anything. I said I'm not the murderer, and I
You're
didn't even really know
fidgeting.
the guy.
This is Sherlock Gnome's 100th case, and you're suspicious. Yeah, you're fidgeting. Why? So nervous, huh? Killer. You're a killer, maybe.
Are you trying to be intimidating or
I
diplomacy?
can't tell.
Give me an
I don't know.
intimidating. Give me an intimidation check. You're talking about.
Damn's like, so
unseen
what is the
things.
vibe you're actually trying to communicate? And then like, he just, I don't know.
God.
2.
He kind of
Oh,
chuckles to
Basic.
himself a
Oh
little bit,
god.
and he says, "No, I'm not fidgeting. I'm a wealthy man. Look at me. I'm on the party here for Hundreds Day. I'm not fidgeting, and I'm certainly no murderer. And now, if you just
Fuck
leave
you.
me,
I'll spit on him and then I'll walk away.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh
We're
my
gonna get
God.
kicked off this boat.
Oh God, no.
I'll say,
This is gonna be
Randy-
our first TPK.
Randy does not give a shit, man. She just does not care about this.
Sorry,
job.
Larry.
I'll say after that, I'll say the man in the golden suit, or the dwarf in the golden suit, begins to get up, and you hear a voice from across the way, from the heavy-set man who's dressed very lavishly. He says, "No, Tano, I'm sure he meant nothing by it." And he kind of looks over at you, Sherlock, and he says, "Now, I don't know what your deal is, little gnome, but you don't go around spitting on people just because they don't want to answer your questions."
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So I'll say a chuckle to himself.
He kind of sits
Okay.
Can I
back
walk up
down.
to this guy that just talked to
Jesus.
Sherlock Gnomes?
Yes, we'll do that real quick, but first, Randy, what are you doing?
Okay, Barboda is still. Bobara is still at the
Mhm.
bar. I know she was kind of walking over to serve Brooke something, but Bobera, yeah, hi. The captain said you were kind of close to the victim, Brian Simpleton. Oh, I'm sorry, Brad Simpleton. Can you tell me about him?
Close. I don't know about that, but it's just you see, it's this lady. It's like close. I don't know about that, but I did serve him a lot of drinks. From the demeanor that I picked up from him, it didn't seem like he really had a lot of mixed cocktails before and various fancy drinks. He wanted everything to be flaked in gold, which, of course, I obliged with, but wasn't exactly. He just would order everything. Didn't seem like he had a certain taste to it. What was he like? He was nice at first. I mean, he seemed like not from, she kind of glances around affluence, and so was generally nice, but I don't know if it's the air or something, but it seems to be there's this general effect of once you're in a place like this, you begin to, she kind of looks down for a second, treat service people a little more poorly than you should.
Mhm.
Okay, if he wasn't from wealth, then why was he on this ship, did he say?
Oh, yeah, he said he was a scientist who got lucky. Apparently he won some lottery to get onto this ship. I don't know much about it. We've only ever, I mean, with the new era change, I only know of the 2 that we've done, and the last time we didn't have someone who won from a lottery, so I'm not sure if he was being truthful about that. You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask him. One second, Mr. Wovia, about that.
Who
About
is
why
Mr. Wovia?
She kind of glances over and says, "It's the owner of the ship." And
Oh,
it's
the
the
big
man
fat guy?
sitting, yeah,
Okay.
big fat guy in the chair.
All
Oh,
right,
it's the big
well,
fat guy.
good to know.
Yeah, so on.
Thanks.
I guess he's just big bone guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When this is
You're
over,
right.
I'm gonna.
No, he's right.
Okay. Anyway, I say thanks, and instead of walking to Mr. Wovia, because I see Larry and Sherlock Gnomes going over there, I'm just gonna walk up and go to this dude over here, and then we can let somebody else go now.
Gotcha. What are you doing, Brooke, after you witnessed the symbol and you saw the interaction of Larry David and Sherlock Gnomes, which is crazy sentence.
And the suited guy at the bar, he has not left yet, or has he moved?
He was going to get up, but he seemed to, Mr. Wovia seemed to temporarily calm him. He seems still really frustrated and sitting at the bar, but now he's even more invested in his drink and he's flipping his coin a little bit faster in his hands.
Alrighty, and just to make sure, he's the owner of the boat. Okay. I'd like to sit next to him, and I want to use my bonus from Read the Room to add a +1 to a make an impression roll.
Sure.
So he'll look at me more favorably. I looked up
Yes.
the
This
role.
guy's not the owner, right? That's the other guy. That's the owner.
Yeah, Mr. Wovia is the owner, but the guy in the golden suit just seems to be here.
Oh, okay. I will just make an impression so that he will not treat me like an asshole.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Alrighty. Diplomacy. And let me... Actually, hold on. Spell effect I can give myself. Read the air. Oh my god.
That's rough. That's rough. You do have a hero
Never
point
mind.
if
I'll
you-
ask him. So
Nat
yeah, I will add.
one.
Thank you,
It's up to
Dylan.
you.
Thank you. I'll ask him. I'll just approach, but I say, "What are you having?" As I sit next to him.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of gives you a stink eye. He says, "Well, you may have heard from those boisterous 2 other investigators, apparently, but I was having whiskey."
I will order just a double shot of whiskey as well.
Okay. Easy enough, quick and easy.
So
Seems to
what
be just
does
angrily sipping to himself.
So what does a murder do to a yacht owner, do you think? Like, what happened? You guys have been stuck here all day.
He says, yeah, we were supposed to dock this morning, and then, I mean, you all are supposed to be here and figure out apparently who did it. I don't even think the guy was murdered. He probably just fell off the ship. He didn't seem to have real good sea legs about him, was stumbling all over the place, spilling drinks. Look, I don't really know much about him, but if it's quickly solved, I didn't really know him at all, but if you quickly solve this murder, then we can just dock, and I can get back to my business.
What business you in?
He kind of glances down at his coin. He says, I'm a priest of Wekayan. I help people with their investments. I was, namely, he kind of nods his head over. Well, no, okay. I'll say with the nat 1 diplomacy check, he doesn't say that. He does say all of this. He does say, he's a temple, and he says, I help people with their investments in their coin and get their coin growing even more with their coin. So I'd like to do that more. I took the day, 100's day to myself, but I'm just trying to get back as quickly as possible. So if you all can be fast, that would be much appreciated.
I'll go loud and clear. And then that's the end of my interaction.
Then I'll say, Larry, David, and Sherlock Gnomes, you are walking over to Mr. Wovia.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to
Follow
say,
the lead, yeah.
bonjour, Mr. Wovia.
Let me roll a d20 if he knows. I've set
See how
this
many-
rule. He knows.
Oh, he knows him.
He
knows
does.
him.
He knows
And
him. He knows him.
Mr. Wovia looks at you, says, Larry, David, what what are you doing on my ship? It's nice to have you here. Are you part of the investigators? And he kind of glances over at you, Sherlock.
I say, I am. I'm here with my good fan, Sherlock Gnomes.
Sherlock Gnomes. Yes, nice to meet you. 100th case.
Well, I hope Sherlock Gnomes and Larry David, I hope you two can solve this case quickly. The guards were saying that he was murdered, but I certainly don't know anything about that. I don't know why he would, how he would even be murdered on this ship. Upon hearing the news, I took a sweep through the whole place and didn't find any signs of struggles or anything, so... And he said his body, what's it called? Not swam up.
Washed up.
Washed up on the shore. And that's more becoming of someone who has fallen overboard, not someone who's been murdered.
I want to look deep into his eyes and see
Okay.
if there's something more there than he's letting on.
Give me a
Larry
give me a perception check. Same way, double click on yourself and do the icon next to
Okay, I think I did it correctly.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Yes, you got it. Let me look something up real quick. You can see that he's kind of glancing over at the red tiefling as he's talking. You kind of notice that. Not necessarily like he's doesn't fully believe what he's saying, but he's not fully looking at you all as you're saying it. He's kind of glancing over at the red tiefling who's sitting in the other chair.
Can I invite the tiefling into the conversation with myself and Sherlock Gnomes?
Yeah. How do you do so?
I say that Mr. Wovia is looking at you for some reason. Would you like to say anything?
I'll say Mr. Wovia speaks
More
up.
direct.
Mr. Wovia speaks up. Says, well, I would be looking at my beautiful wife, that's why. And I'll say,
Oh,
you do kind of notice that Mr. Wovia is on the older side, and Mrs. Wovia, you can only presume, is kind of younger. The age
Oh,
difference
wow.
is a little
true love. Yes. Oh,
apparent.
we love. Oh, true love.
And she
Bad,
kind of
bad,
she
bad.
she is kind of has her legs crossed, and she kind of puts her hand out. Let's see if she knows who you are. No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
But she
Oh,
seems
dang.
still enamored. But she puts out her hand and she says, "So, and she says, I hear you're an actor."
I say, I am, and I do a lot of acting and stuff.
I'm gonna
you
go
know?
insane. I'm gonna go insane. Sorry.
I'm just imagining.
I'd like to
Larry
say I'm
David.
a big actor. I'm a pretty good actor, as Larry David would say. And then
You're
I
Larry
invite
David.
Sherlock Gnomes to tell one of my famous episodes to her.
Oh,
And that's
oh,
funny.
hey,
Yeah.
oh, Sherlock's honor. Sherlock's honor. Oh, Watson, what's the one with the oh, no, not that one. Oh, help me out here.
I'm looking at the boat owner.
Oh, he's just a funny man, is from what I've heard. He's a comedian of sorts. Larry, why don't you tell us a joke?
Knock knock.
I'll say that Mrs. Wovia says, "Who's there?"
Nobody.
Nobody who?
And then I remain silent, slowly laughing to myself and raising my
Amazing.
eyebrows at her, implying that she should laugh.
Give me a diplomacy check. So double click on your thing again, and then at the top, there's all these icons. Click on the hand one. That's your proficiency.
Okay,
And
got
then you see a whole bunch. Third on the right, you see it. You got it. Okay.
Nice.
She kind of chuckles to herself. She kind of puts her hand to her mouth, and she says,
it.
"I wasn't expecting that. That's very funny, Larry. I'd like you a lot."
Hey,
Thank you.
you mind if Watson investigates you a little bit? It's
What the?
you're suspicious.
Give me. I don't even know what to ask from you, dude. Give me.
And then I want to try to block the sight of Mr. Wovia as Mr. Gnomes says that.
Okay.
I got a job to do here, lady.
Give me a diplomacy check or an intimidation check. I'll say the diplomacy check has a higher
I don't like
DC.
intimidation check at all, man. That is
Oh my
spooky.
god.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
She kind of raises her eyebrows. She says, "Watson?
17.
Who is Watson?"
Well, you can't be seriously. I mean, it's insulting. We've done 99 cases we've been on. Can you just give him one, please?
She kind of squints her eyes at you, and she,
Craig looks like he's about to pass out.
Look,
Man, you let us two pair up, and that's what's gonna happen now for this
I'll say,
murder mystery.
I'll say that, Larry, you notice just passively, that Mr. Wovia is trying to stand up to intervene in this. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna start asking Mr. Wovia about how much he knows about my hit play, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay, you give me another diplomacy check to see how much you can distract. Or give me a performance check, actually.
Yeah. Here we go.
Performance check. Okay.
Not bad.
I'll
Not
say-
bad.
Rolling
I'll
high.
I'll say he's starting to get up, but you crack another joke, and he's kind
Charisma
of
of 0 is insane, dude. I'm sorry, but like, you're kind of talking a little bit, and I'll say that currently it seems like she does not want to interact with you right now, Sherlock Gnomes. It seems like she is off put, and she says, I don't know what you're talking about with this Watson fellow, and I would like you to continue on in your investigation in
further if you're going to be doing something.
Well, quiet. That's all he needs.
And then Sherlock is just, you see him going like this in the air, like he's flipping through some giant book. He can't,
Mhm.
no one else can see what he's talking about.
Oh, wow. That's oh no. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, thanks, lady. It's well, this is not good.
He'll turn back to the husband and Larry.
They're having a nice conversation about Larry's show.
Oh. What are you talking about?
I don't know if I could do this, guys.
Go on.
Sorry.
We're
Sorry.
gonna,
Craig, just lock in. Hold on. This is all gonna make sense soon. It's all gonna make sense.
We're gonna break it up. We're gonna go over to Randy now.
Okay.
Randy, you have approached this.
I
kind of
walk over to this
scientist-looking
guy,
figure.
and I go, "You look like a scientist. Are you a scientist?"
He looks at you and says, well, "Yes, I am a scientist." And you see in front of him are just like 6 or 7 books. I'm an arcane scientist. Are you a scientist yourself?
Buddy, do I look like a scientist? No. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Caillou.
What? Steven,
What?
can you put that in chat? Can you put that in chat really quick before we continue?
Yeah, this is how I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
All right.
We're safe.
All right, motherfucker.
Caillou,
It is not. No.
I go,
And I'll say, as he says that as well, and he says, and this is my assistant, Navilla. And you see this axolotl-looking fish person who has 2 left arms kind of look at you and wave with both of her arms. And she says, "Hi."
"Hi. Did you make that?" And I point towards Navilla.
Caillou kind of squints at you, and you could see that he's wearing these big goggles, but you could see like his eyes are kind of exaggerated in it. And he kind of squints and he says, "No, I didn't make Navilla. She is actually moving up the ranks. She is getting very good at different arcane contraptions and building machines, and she's very handy."
Okay. Just curious. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I was talking over with Bobera over there, and we're here to inquire about that simpleton guy's death. Did you know him at all?
I did not know, and I had not heard of him before. He did say that he was a scientist of sorts when excuse me, when we spoke briefly. I did try to ask him what kind of science, but he was very, I don't know, secretive about it. He said he couldn't say exactly what he worked on, which, some arcane scientists like myself, you have secret projects, which I understood. So I tried to bring up some, just some talking points about various arcane levels of, different generators and things. And I don't know, I didn't really get the impression that he knew much about that. So our conversation kind of fizzled off after that. But I did try to talk to him about various scientific things, but he seemed very secretive, maybe not exactly in the same field.
He said he was on a boat because he won a lottery. Sounds like he wasn't really used to a lot of, being around so many wealthy people and all this alcohol. It sounded like he was just kind of drunk all the time. Why are
He's
you
kind of
here?
nodding his head. Oh, I'm here because I am a friend of Mr. Wovia. I helped build the arcane engine for this ship. Helps propel it whenever there's not a lot of wind in the air. And so he invited me here for the party on Hundreds Day, and it was a good time. Of course, I brought Navilla because she comes with me wherever I go. But, I'm certainly not of the wealthy variety, but I do work for some quite wealthy people.
Okay. Did Mr. Simpleton piss anybody off while he was here?
He kind of squints his head. Give me a diplomacy check.
Just shout shitheads. check this out.
I'm checking it out.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
12.
what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
So
kind of
easy.
says, I mean, besides my conversation with him, I don't really know if he pissed anyone off in particular. I mean, he did stumble around, especially later in the night once he had had a lot of drinks in him. And you could tell some people were kind of agitated just by, you know, he was being a nuisance, kind of loud in some areas, but nothing, especially if we're talking about a murder case, nothing that would ever say that he should be murdered for it.
Did you notice anything weird the night of the murder? Did you hear anything? See anything?
I'll say from that diplomacy check, he says, not particularly. I mean, he did stay up quite later than most of us. Once 100's day was over and midnight hit, we kind of went to bed. But he stayed up with, Mrs. Wovia, and he kind of nods his head over to the other side of the table. Holson over there, and some others, but we went to bed around midnight. And he kind of looks over at Navilla. Isn't that right, Navilla? And Navilla is kind of just like messing with something in her hands. It looks like to be a combination of this weird metal and these glowing green, kind of just small specks across it. And she looks up and she said, "Yep, went to bed, midnight."
Okay. Well, if anything comes to mind, tell one of us. I don't care who. And I walk away.
Sounds good. What are you
And
doing,
I'm gonna
Brooke?
walk.
Oh yeah,
over to this
where are
person.
you going? Gotcha. Okay.
I'm walking over to the elf.
I would like to leave this room.
Okay. You notice that
What
there
do
are
you mean?
two stairs in the back of the ship.
And this is below deck, right?
You are currently on the top deck.
Top deck, okay. Sorry, fucked up my whole train of thought. Yeah, I just like to see where the stairs take me.
Sure.
And look around for physical. I just want to walk around the ship and I want to look for clues instead of, well, everyone else kind of deals with talking to folks. I want to look for things.
Okay, and then I'll say you head down the stairs and you see a room. It looks like there to be a ton of shelves, various cleaning supplies, and kind of pantry items. And you see a door that is currently closed, but you can hear from behind it, kind of the clinging of pots and pans.
Okay. And I want to use my detect magic cantrip.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a lot. I'm not gonna amp it. Find control. You're aware of any creature in the emanations like 30 feet around me. Carry a magic item. You can determine the main location. Yeah, I just want to try to detect any magical things 30 feet around me as I'm walking around.
Okay, I'll say that what you do notice are above deck, kind of where people were around. You notice small little detect magic presence. I'll say based off your location, kind of in the room, in the next level down. You get some glows from where the scientists were, essentially. You get some arcane magical presence from there. But you sense a large presence towards the back of the ship. A place that you cannot see. It seems to be beyond the wall, but it seems like there's a large magical arcane presence from the back of the ship. But other than that, nothing else is going off.
Okay. And I was near a door where I heard the sound of pots and pans, right?
Yes, yeah. Do you see over on the right?
Oh, I kind of do see over on the right. How do I get over here?
Well, not that. Like, do you see another copy of you over here?
Oh, no.
You don't see another copy of you?
Oh, now I do.
Interesting. Okay, so I have to delete the other one. Interesting.
Where'd he go?
God. I'll just be looking around.
Just a whole bunch of shelves. And what
Door.
you open the door to is you see a kitchen, and you see an elderly woman, seemingly chopping something up. Looks like to be cooking a meal, maybe lunchtime, because it's getting to that point in the day.
Cool.
She kind of glances over as you open the door, but doesn't seem to react. She seems to keep doing what she's doing.
I'm gonna freaking read the air again.
Give me that society check.
Okie dokie. Please.
Yeah. She seems fucking stressed. I'll put it that way. You quickly pick up on it that she is kind of frantically going through some things. It seems like she notices you, but she doesn't want to, like, engage because she's just, constantly, what's the word I'm looking for? She's constantly doing stuff. Yeah, she's busy. She's got like 3 things happening at once. And kind of even see in the distance a little bit of a fire from a furnace towards the front of the ship.
I'd like to try to make an impression by asking if I'd go, looks like you're pretty busy. I'm here to investigate. Would you be willing to talk to me once you were finished with the meal?
She says, I can talk now if that's okay. I'm doing things, but my mouth is free.
Alrighty. Can I? Okay. So I'll just start with something easy. What were you doing yesterday?
I was in here, as I always am, cooking. I cooked dinner, and then I cooked dessert for later in the night because it was Hundreds Day, and Mr. Wovia wanted some dessert, and so I made some cakes yesterday, and they turned out not the best, but that's okay. I made it up because some of my other pastries were really good, and he complimented me on those. But other than that, I just went to bed probably around midnight.
And the body said it didn't know what time it died at 2 a.m., right?
2 a.m. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you were in the kitchen and you slept. What about between meals? What'd you do?
I would clean up and prepare for the next meal. I'd take a break every once in a while in the room you're standing in now and just sit back and relax on that chair there and maybe read a book or two, but that was maybe only have 15, 30 minutes between the time I have to cook for 10 people. It's quite a bit.
Okay. Can I tell if she is being completely honest with me?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception. Wow. Dog.
Ooh.
She seems to be, she seems stressed, and she seems to be answering, truthfully enough. It seems like she's so stressed right now about, her making lunch that you can only imagine that it was like this last night, especially when people are getting drunk and perhaps belligerent. So, you
Gotcha.
You were quick about it, or she's being quick about it.
And is this the type of ship where like people would have places to stay, like rooms, or is it not that big?
Yeah, they're based off of the orientation. It seems like there would be rooms, maybe if you went down the other staircase.
Okay. I'd ask her then, All right, last question, and I'll be out of your hair. Do you know where Mr. Simpleton was staying
Yes,
on the ship?
I had delivered food to him at one point after dinner. He was within his room. It's the last door down the hallway when you go down the other stairs.
When, around what time do you know, did you deliver food to him after dinner?
That was like 8 p.m. He went there and he took a nap and he ordered food and I took it to him and he was asleep, so I put it on his bedside table. I don't know if he ate it or not. That I hope it would have been cleaned up.
Hold on. Okay. And did you see him at all after that?
Yes, yeah. When I delivered dessert, he was up. He was very drunk at that point. Up on the top deck.
And around what time was that when you next saw him?
Oh, that was around 10 p.m. when I delivered the desserts. Maybe 11 when I went up and cleaned it as well. He was there. And then I went to bed, like I said, around midnight.
Sorry, what was the time she saw him there at the upper deck?
10 and 11. She delivered desserts late in the evening.
All right. I will thank her, and then I would like to go search for his room.
Go. We'll say that. Let me copy you. You go above deck, go to the other stairs.
Kill my old clone, thank you.
Yes. Kill clone, and I'll say you go down to the last room, and we will
the wrong guy.
we will shift our focus. I'll say as you are walking down the hallway, you do notice that there are a pair of double doors right at the base of the stairs, and then two other rooms that you pass, and both of the doors are shut. Well, the last one, the room that you are going to, is open, and there are also two double doors leading somewhere else as well at the end of the hall.
Right here. Are these
yes,
the
right
double
there.
doors?
Those are the two double doors I'm talking about, or the double doors.
Okay.
There's none. But we are going to shift over to Sherlock Gnomes and Larry David, who you have turned around
The most devious
from
duo.
Mrs. Wovia. You are now talking to Mr. Wovia again after distracting him and Sherlock Gnomes being weird with Mrs. Wovia with Watson.
We gotta solve this, Larry. I'm getting distracted.
Yeah, let's get back on topic here, Mr. Gnomes. I'd like to talk to Mrs. Wovia and ask her thoughts on the murder that's going on.
And she says, well, it's so unfortunate that he died. I mean, he was cute as a button, that one. He seemed real nervous at first, and he quickly opened up and, well, had a little bit too much to drink, but he was such a doll. Once he opened up, he seemed to, he liked to put on this act that he was some kind of scientist, but I hung out with him a little bit later into the night, and he revealed to me and some others that he's actually just a newspaper man.
Ask how late did they hang out at?
He said, oh, well, give me a perception check while she gets this response. He says, well, we stayed up until, it may have been 1, 2 in the morning. I can't quite remember. It was certainly after midnight for sure. Also, you notice as she's saying this, she's kind of glancing over past you to your left over at the man that's sitting at the table in the corner, opposite of the scientists.
Can I invite him into the conversation?
And how do you do so?
Hello, sir. We're trying to talk to people about the alleged murder. Would you mind coming over here to talk to me, Mr. Gnomes, and the Wovia couple?
He kind of looks over your shoulder He kind of glances at Mrs. Wovia and does like a little smirk, and then he says, "Well, sure thing. I'll come on over. Don't worry."
Oh God.
And he kind of walks over and he takes a seat
yeah.
in one of the chairs. What are you doing, Sherlock Gnomes? Also.
I was just observing this whole thing, so
Cra-
Larry just took
crazy
the chair before I was going to go sit at it. So,
I invite
Uh,
Mr. Gnomes to sit in my lap if you'd like, because I noticed I
Oh, wow.
accidentally took this chair he was going for.
Oh wow, yeah, what an honor. Yeah, of course, yeah.
What an honor. That's crazy.
Larry?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Alright, now we're
Oh,
in this predicament. We're all sitting around.
What's your name, huh? New guy. Yeah, you the killer or what? Just kidding.
He kind of chuckles at that and he says, "Well, my name's Holson. I'm a friend of the family, the Wovia family. And to answer your question, no, I'm not the murderer."
Okay then.
Yeah.
Larry, do you believe this guy or what? Is he? I don't know.
I'd like to do maybe like a perception or something to see how the
Sure.
three of them are like interacting in close quarters with each other.
Sure.
See if
Yeah,
they're like
give me perception.
hiding something, or maybe they're like talking about something they're not letting on. Hold on, I can't click on myself because Sherlock Gnomes is on my lap.
and I'm going to use Clue In
Okay.
while Larry does this. Another creature attempts a check that could help getting close to answering the question at one of my active investigations.
Okay.
So I can share information with Larry David, and he gets a bonus to his check that he just did.
Okay. I see. Then we'll take that check and we'll add a 2 to it just for fun. And
Oh, Larry. Well, yeah. Look at this guy and the way he's the posture. It's a science to the posture and the way he's sitting.
I'll say, Larry, as you're glancing around, you do notice that Mrs. Wovia and Holson are kind of looking at each other every once in a while. And Mr. Wovia is kind of looking over at Holson and doesn't seem to like him too much. Not like actively hate, but it's just like kind of eyes squinted at him a little bit. And I'll say Mr. Wovia kind of says out loud, like, "Yes, I don't think that Holson would be the murdering type. He's more of the seductive type. Am I right, Holson?" Holson chuckles and he says, "Yes, that is my forte." And he kind of glances back at you two.
Can I ask how the three of them all know each other?
What is this swinging situation we have here? on this
Yeah,
cruise?
seriously.
How the three of them know each other, and Mr. Wovia says, "Well, this is my wife. We met a number of years ago, or I'll say within Sumia, he would say, last era sometime, thousands of days ago. Holson is a friend, a family friend for my brother, actually. He's been in town for, it's a town, or no, it's a city. He's been in the city for, maybe the past dozen days or so, and so I decided to invite him on my ship as a good deed. Isn't that right, Holson?" And Holson says, "Yes, and it's a very nice ship, I must add."
Oh, that's soft. Oh, that these two are sleeping together and well, he doesn't like it. It's no
Fuck.
foul play
Come
here. It's no
on.
murder, Larry. We need to
I'll just hop down.
Oh, we'll move on. Well,
You're like Beetlejuice, dude.
yeah,
I'll say,
I'll go over
Larry,
here.
give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
I'll say you notice that Mr. Wovia kind of gets flustered by Sherlock Gnomes saying that, but you do notice a little stifled laugh from Mrs. Wovia for a moment.
Can I ask him to elaborate on that laugh? or that comment.
Fucking push.
Something funny.
ruined
Yeah, I
his-
say what's
ruined
so
his
funny?
Give me. Do you say it like that?
Yeah, I say like what's so funny about that, Mr. Wovia, or who laughed again? Sorry, Mrs. Wovia.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Wobia, give me a.
Yeah, sorry. Can I ask her?
Give me a diplomacy check. This will be a high DC also. She
Boom.
says, "What laugh?"
The one you just did.
She's not backing down.
She says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Come on now.
Okay, let me ask Mr. Wovia what he thought of the laugh that everyone saw.
I mean,
Uh,
we all saw her laugh, right? I mean, what do you think about it?
Mr.
Yeah.
Wovia kind of, Mr. Wovia kind of squints his eyes at you, Larry, and says, "I didn't see any laugh, that's for sure, and I don't really like that you're insinuating my wife laughed at something as a crude comment as that."
Okay, geez, sorry. Calm down.
Aren't you here to investigate a murder, Larry David?
Yeah, and that requires me to explore all angles and relationships on this here vessel, sir.
Well, I suggest you go and investigate some other relationships then.
No, I think I'll stay here. Thank you very much.
Mr. Wovia kind of puts his, or no, I'll say not Mr. Wovia, I'll say Holston kind of puts his hands down, gets up and says, "Well, if you're going to be staying here, then I'm going to need myself a drink." And I'll say, "Mrs. and Mr. Wovia," I'll say,
Can I
"Can you
hang
get
on a
me
second?
one?" Yeah, what's up?
I kind of overhear this that they're going to get
Sure.
drinks. I go, hang on.
Mhm.
All right. You five, and I point to Wovia, Mr., Mrs., the guy
Olsen.
sitting down,
Yeah.
the dwarf in the yellow suit, and this elf person. I want you to tell me everything you know about this guy's murder right now, or else it's gonna get nasty. And I'm
Oh.
gonna attempt. I'm tired of this. I want to go to the beach. This is the only time I'm probably gonna ever get off, and this is getting in the way of my enjoyment. I'm getting paid barely anything for this, so just let's cut the shit. And I'm gonna use group coercion.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use guidance on Randy?
Yeah, I'll say you do actually have an action where you can extend your spell's range. So I'll say that, because it's normally a touch spell. So I'll say that you can do so as well. What does guidance
Yeah,
do?
give Randy a little extra boost.
All right, so I'm trying to do an intimidation check because it's coerce. Ooh, wow.
Oh, maybe hold on. Maybe guidance doesn't do intimidation. Let me check.
You just get a plus
Oh,
one.
wow, the direct
Nothing
approach.
check,
Huh?
saving
Skill
throw.
check.
It's a skill check, so it's a +1.
Okay, I'll help you out here.
All
There
right.
you
Some bag of bones you are. Wow.
go. God fucking
I
damn it.
like
It's crazy
I
how
like
literally
Randy's
everything
straightforward.
Sherlock Gnomes says is like sexual assault. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's
harassment.
offensive.
It's all
Yeah.
of it's harassment.
What does this have to do with? How is that harassment?
It's just what it sounds like. It's the
She's a
vibes.
bag of
Yeah,
bones.
it sounds like
It's
it,
the
man.
Also, literally,
Wow. Yeah. You know.
Give me-
He's genuine, guys. He's a
you
case
say to
solver.
what if you say
Give
to
me
a
an
skeleton, "Wow,
intimidation
you're a
check.
bag of bones." Wow, I would probably be pissed at that actually.
He's
Hold on.
married to the case and only the case. Don't worry, guys.
Okay,
Yes,
give
it's
me.
a
I
100th
added
case.
a +1 bonus because
Yes.
of Oh no,
Intimidation.
it should apply automatically.
We'll
Yeah.
see if it does it automatically. If not, then
Sherlock
just add
gets
it.
canceled in 10 years.
Okay, can I use a hero point?
You absolutely may. And I'll just say,
All right.
Jack, just so you know, you have a hero point a session, which means you can re-roll any roll. It's like
Oh, cool.
inspiration.
It didn't add it, so I'm just gonna add it manually.
Yeah, you go for
Oh,
it.
please be better. Please, please,
There
please.
should be a thing if you apply the spell.
That's
at the-
worse. That's
Ooh.
worse.
You gotta take the
Oh,
new
no.
roll too. That sucks.
I know.
I'll say they all kind of look at you, Randy. And which five? It was
It was
these
these
three.
three over here, this guy, and then this little no elf person right here.
Okay. Then I'll say.
It says
I'll-
different. This thing has like a lot going on.
Yikes.
Yes, yeah, coerce has a big thing. I remember reading it a long time ago. They all kind of they all look at you, and I'll say they kind of give you a stink eye, like they kind of like grimace as they look at you, and Mr. Wovia speaks up and says, we have been thoroughly questioned, I think the three of us here, and then he gestures, and Tano over there as well, with your earlier antics. So why don't you just talk to Sayona here and ask your questions of him? I think we'll enjoy our drinks.
I hate you rich people.
You're
Okay.
gonna let him talk to you like that? Wow.
Nothing I can do.
You got that bow and arrow. I see it. It's pretty sharp.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Oh, when this thing like killing, it's stuff.
Anyway, I ignore this freak and I turn back towards.
I ignored the freak.
I turn back towards Sayota and go, "What do you know about this murder? Tell me everything."
He looks at you, and I'll say, I did speak with Mr. Simpleton a little bit. He seemed to be quite pleased with the fact that he won the lottery to get aboard the ship. I didn't really get to know him too well. He said he was a scientist of sorts, but I did happen to overhear that wasn't entirely true. It was apparently he's some newspaper salesman, but other than that, I did have to clean up after his messes quite a few times. From spilling drinks, he would love to go to the edge of the ship over there, at the front of the ship, act like he was flying, which was a little nerve-wracking. It seemed like there was multiple times where he may thought to fall off, which is what I originally thought happened when we all woke up and he wasn't here. So that's everything I know. And he's kind of glancing over at Mr. Wovia. Seems to be kind of a servant situation where he wants Mr. Wovia to be pleased by it. He does not
Now
hide that.
ignore it. Ignore him. Ignore him. You're talking to me.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check.
God damn, that's 2 in a row.
Damn,
that's
that's
two
crazy.
twos in a row, bro. That's crazy.
He kind of looks at you and says, Mr. Wovia is the one who pays off my bills, so it's hard to ignore him, but I haven't admitted anything.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink at the bar. Honestly, I just think this guy got drunk and fell off. And I turn
Oh.
and I go,
He said murdered. He said no.
I'm gonna march after the skeleton.
Okay.
A man he's dead. We have to. It's a basic respect here. Yeah. Was it decency? That he's murdered.
then go
are
figure
you
it
doing?
out.
Okay. Whip.
I'll spit at the skeleton.
The worst person ever.
I hope you miss. I hope
Wow.
he misses.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me an
Alright,
attack roll
I'll
just because she's a skeleton, so you could miss.
Wow, that definitely
No.
hits.
You've
Now,
done
bullseye,
this. You've
bitch.
done this.
Gotcha.
You've done this way too many times, and hit the nail on the head.
Awesome.
All right,
Guys, we're supposed to be friends. What's going on over here?
I hate these people, man.
Stop! Stop
whiskey.
fighting!
I
Stop
order a
fighting!
double whiskey.
Everybody needs a fucking drink. All right.
Yeah, can I order a Moscow
Yeah.
Mule?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say all these drinks are free of charge. You notice, which are nice.
Petoskey Temple.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tom
Yeah,
Kenny.
can I get a Katowski Temple?
That's funny. All right, we're gonna go back to Brooke. You are investigating the room, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for in particular? I'll just say, as you turn the corner, you notice that there is a small piece of cake with a couple of bites taken out of it on the side dresser, but it looks like it looks like the bed has kind of been slept in. There are just kind of clothes on the ground. The door was not like fully open, propped open. It was kind of just ajar. And it looks like, give me a perception check, just initially as you turn the corner.
Okie dokie. That's so bad. I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
1 in 20 chance it's worse. Okay.
That's better. I'll say, as you're looking through it, it does look like the room, it looks like, like when you just like take off your clothes and you just like throw them on the ground or something, like, it doesn't look just like a disheveled room. It looks like the drawers are kind of slightly look like they were opened, and like the bed, like the cot mattress seems to be like moved. It seems almost like this room had been jostled with in some way, not necessarily torn apart and like, thrown, thrown asunder, but it's just kind of like, it doesn't look like, oh, this has just been lived in. It looks like something, there was a tussle of some sort.
Gotcha. Okay, I want to look for any like notes or things, something that would suggest what was going on in Brad Simpleton's life that he brought with him on this ship.
Sure. Yeah, give me, I guess, another perception check. I don't know if there's any other better one.
That's it for me tonight, guys.
It's rough.
I think that's all.
I'll say what you do find.
It's like our 80th too, bro.
This is nuts.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'll say, as you are looking throughout the room, I'll give you a bone. As you're looking throughout the room,
Thank God.
you do notice something that's odd. I'll type it out. You notice that there is a bag on the ground, so it's like the first thing that you go to. And you notice like it's like a duffel bag looking kind of leather satchel. And you're looking through it and you notice that on the inside of it, on inside of the flap, it kind of has a name tag, like a property of tag. And you see that it is says property of someone named Moga Turner.
Moga Turner.
I want to.
But as you go through the bag, it looks like, some extra clothes, very simple clothes, toiletries, that kind of thing. Like, it just looks like an overnight bag.
Okay. Looks like an overnight bag. What's in the drawers?
As you look in the drawers, they appear to be empty.
Okay. And there's, my perception checks would have found something out. All right. I feel like with those two low checks, I would not feel that there's anything left to be gained from this room aside from the mismatched
Strange
name.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'd like to see what the deal is with the double doors over here.
The double doors. I'll say as you try to open them, they appear to be locked.
Alrighty, and that was the place where I came from. I'm just going to try all the doors down the hall as well.
Sure. You begin to kind of hit the middle door.
If it sounds like, I want to listen to each door to see if there's someone in there before trying to open it.
Yeah, when you listen in, no perception check needed. to get away from the twos. You do, if you just kind of listen for like 10 seconds, you do hear like a page flip from within the second room.
Okay, I continue on.
You listen into this room, you don't hear anything.
I try to see if it's open.
The door appears to be locked.
Damn. Gonna do it again.
Do it again with
Right
the big
down there.
room. The double doors, similarly, you don't hear anything within, and the doors appear to be locked as well.
God damn. And does
I'm gonna-
the... Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna walk downstairs and see what you're up to.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to.
Well, if everyone's going.
I mean, if everyone's going, then
I mean,
let me copy everybody.
He can't have this whole floor to himself.
damn.
Damn.
Hi, Craig. Or
Who's
Brooke. Sorry.
Larry David, I think you should be dead.
Why? What did I do?
Sorry, I get possessed by ghosts sometimes.
He gets possessed by anti-Semitic ghosts.
I do like the character choice of trying to drag Sherlock Gnomes through the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll ask everyone now that they've followed me down here. This is like, so anybody find anything?
I found out everyone upstairs is an asshole.
Yeah, and
Uh,
everyone is very suspicious.
Right.
Oh, that sounds about right. The last only information I've really got is the last time that someone seems to have seen Mr. Simpleton was at like 10:30 when the chef lady in there delivered him his second round of dessert.
I'll say that
Sounds like food.
Larry and Sherlock, you both know, in terms of a later time, Mrs. Wovius seemed to say that she was
Right.
up with him later.
I share
Once
that
it got past
information
1.
with the crowd.
Past one. Okay. Okay, that's good. And the staircase that I'm in front of right now, does that go up or down?
That goes up. This is the one you came down to get down here.
Okay, this is what I came down to. Okay. How the hell did I end up over here?
Just through the other doors, or the other stairs on the other side. Go to a separate door.
Oh,
Okay.
what'd you find down here?
Nothing. It's Alex realizing how it's set up. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what to do next. Well, brainstorm. What
Okay.
should we do, fellas?
Oh, well, there's always something. As they said.
I don't really have a lot of respect for anybody upstairs. What are these? Do you know which room is his? Was his?
His is the one at the end that's unlocked.
Okay.
I saw that
Oh,
he has a bag with, labeled with a different name. It's labeled Moga Turner.
Okay, turn.
Actually, Steven, does what I know is Moga Turner like, oh, that's a name from Kihiasi
Wait.
or whatever?
It is not Turner. It is Moga. I'm very stupid. I thought I hadn't given, don't worry. I'm not saying anything out loud. I am going to change the last name.
Okay.
It's a plot point.
It is a plot. It is actually
We've
Moga
cracked it.
Howry.
Howry. Okay. Yeah, there's
Well,
the
that's
bag
not
was
at all.
seemed to be used to belong to a Moga Howie at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't find anything else. You guys can feel free to take a look if you want.
Yeah, I want to
Huh.
go in there and make a check to see if I can find anything else under the bed, etc.,
Me
etc.
too.
I am going to, by not doing anything, actually, no, I need to wait for him to make a roll first. Never mind. Hold on.
Give some
Continue.
deception checks. Whoever is looking in the room, or you can
When
look
can I
other
use
places.
my
as well.
lore mysteries check?
Dog, that dice didn't even fucking roll. It came out and it tap danced. But whatever, I'll take it.
Great rolls. Give me a lore check, Sherlock, for mysteries. I'll say, and then Brooke, you were asking about, does the name ring a bell, right? Give me
Yeah,
a,
like
give me
where-
a city lore check.
City.
And we'll just go down the order. So I'll say, Randy. Yeah, this is what happened. Randy, as you are looking through the room, I'll say you do notice that you also see the cake on the table. It looks kind of old at this point, like it's been sitting out for a while, a little stale. The icing on top. I'll say that you notice you are digging through his bag as you're looking through, and the bag that is named Moga Howry, and you notice there is a secret compartment in it. There's kind of this leather strap. It's not super secret. There's like a zipper that's underneath kind of this leather strap. I don't know if they have zippers back. I'm just gonna say zippers are freaking canon soon. There's
gives
like
a
this.
shit?
Who gives a shit? There's like a zipper underneath this like leather flap, and as you open it up, you do see that there's a sheet of paper, and it looks, or not a sheet of paper. It looks like a section of a newspaper. That is from a newspaper called the Howry Times, and it looks like printed within it is the winner of the sweepstakes to get to be on a party for Hundreds Day. Goes to one, I forgot his first name, Brad Simpleton. So it looks like to be a newspaper clipping within the bag.
So it implies that
from the
Brad
Howry
Simpleton
Times.
won a free trip to come to this cruise, but then he's using a fake name
No,
based on the newspaper.
I thought it just implies that he took somebody else's bag. Like, or I don't know. We're not sure the
That's true.
relationship between
How did
Brad
they-
Simpleton and Howry.
How'd they know his name was Brad Simpleton when they found his dead body? Did he have ID or some shit?
That was not brought up.
Damn.
Grab.
Fuck that guy.
Okay. Well, what about my check?
You're right. Yes, all the checks. Your mysteries check. I'll say based off of your mysteries check, the room itself, and also just how coy everyone is being, it's all clicking in your head. This is your 100th mystery that you've solved.
Mhm.
You know, just based off your roll, because it is a crazy roll.
100th
know,
mystery I've been given.
Ah, of course, an important distinction. Everyone is being suspicious, and he said that his cause of death through like the talk to the dead spell was that he saw something he shouldn't have. And so that is kind of what is tickling your mind right now in terms of something that you should investigate further. Is what did he see that he shouldn't have? And
Okay.
I'll say that based off your city check, while this is simultaneously happening with Randy finding the sheet of paper, you're thinking about Howry, and you do know of the newspaper within the city called the Howry Times. And they're talking about winning some kind of sweepstakes. And so it is odd that, and what you know about Howry Times is it's a very small newspaper. It's not like, you know, it's circulated just in one small district of the city. So it is kind of weird for someone to have the same last name as that. And if it's shared that, Randy, you found this newspaper clipping. It's also weird that, like, this is the newspaper where the sweepstakes came from, you know? Like, how many people actually knew about these sweepstakes?
Curious.
I don't want to
So-
mention that name to anybody upstairs.
So is the newspaper clipping tickling my brain of like maybe I'm thinking this is what he saw that he shouldn't have, like this was someone else's bag, and they knew he was here because they had a clipping of him winning, or
You're not sure.
Okay.
You haven't met anyone named Mora Howry or
right.
Moga Howry.
But we know there's 11 people on this boat, right?
Y'all have only seen 10.
We've only seen, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh well, it reminds me of Watson. What's the number? It's case 47 or 47. Yeah, it's one missing. We got one missing passenger.
Wouldn't it be him?
Oh,
No,
Is he
no,
missing?
There's
No,
11
no,
suspects.
it said 11. 11
Oh.
suspects. Yeah, it was in the briefing. Yeah, the briefing. You didn't read it, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, can we go through this door right here?
Yeah, I want to start breaking down doors, man. Or picking locks.
You all would, if you want to, you can pick the lock here.
Can I try with my skeleton finger? Just like try to.
Sure.
Yeah,
Should even
I'll
do
let
a key
Randy
sheet.
open the door.
Give me a thievery check. I'll say
Yeah.
the DC will be higher because you don't like have thievery tools unless there's some feat where you can just do it with your fingers.
I don't.
But I will say because you have a skeleton finger, it lowers the DC a little bit less than would it be
Okay.
for like a human hand.
Wow.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah,
say you're feeling the
Looks like Larry's
tumblers.
got to try.
It doesn't seem like too difficult of a lock, but your fingers just it can't get to the final parts. It's a little too big.
Can't reach it. I can't reach it. Larry, give it a shot.
Larry, you going for it? How many locks has
You
Larry
know-
picked in his life?
Can I do a theater check? Because one time in one of my episodes, I picked a lock, so I'm gonna recall
Is that true?
knowledge.
Did he really do that on an episode?
Kind of.
Good enough.
Sure, give me a theater check. We'll see if it can add a bonus to your thievery check.
Okay, there's my
If you
theater.
can remember. Also, you get a +1. You kind of remember how you're supposed to do it, but you also don't know how much it was just theatrics, considering you didn't actually have to pick a lock in one
I gotta do
viewer.
thievery, you said?
So yeah, so give a thievery, but you'll add a +1. God
Whoa.
damn it.
Damn.
Boom.
Well, the DC was 20, so you.
Oh my god.
You you all see Larry David squat down and start to fiddle with this lock, and he kind of thinks to himself, yeah, I remember this from one of my episodes. And just with some tools, he clicks it open, and the door is unlocked. And you see stairs descending down.
And I said everybody
freaking
let's get
David,
down to
man.
business. Funny business. Little joke for you there.
I laugh.
Do you all go down?
Yeah.
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 Okay, then we will go to the next level. Let me
Delete me!
Delete everyone.
Delete me!
Now
Ah.
you're over here.
Hey everyone, we made it.
As you kind of go down these stairs and kind of turn this corner, you're walking kind of towards the front of the ship, and you turn around. You do see there are 4 beds. This seems to, they're kind of neatly made up, but it does look like there are some personal belongings. These seem to be the beds of which you can only imagine are the workers on the ship. Like, maybe Barbara or even the servant, things like that. This is the extra sleeping quarters. And you notice there's just a ton of barrels in the back. There's a little table, little side things, but yeah, this is just like the sleeping quarters and the storage area, basically.
Should we all investigate a bed?
Does anything smell funny in here?
Give me a perception check.
I wish I had more, less tracking animals and more following my nose.
I'll say that as you're kind of walking around, Randy, and you're walking towards the back, you do get a whiff of a familiar smell. kind of towards one of the barrels. I'd say right here, just towards one of the barrels there. It's a smell. It's a smell of iron. It's a smell of blood. That
Oh,
even
shit.
through your enchanted nostril nose, you can kind of smell. And
I
as you
know
look
that
over
smell.
at one of the barrels, and you kind of, even in just the low light here, there's some torches around. You do notice just glistening slightly off one of the barrels is some blood, just on kind of the rim of it, like on the metal rim around the top. There is some blood that's kind of looks like it's smeared around it, and
Sloppy.
it looks not super dried. It looks you can put 1,000, 2 to 2 together. It looks like it could be blood from last night.
Yeah. I want to pop this barrel open.
Okay. You're able to move some stuff around, and I'll say it's easy enough. These barrels are meant for just storage. They're not meant to be sealed. And you open it up, and it looks like there are just some sacks of flour within it.
Oh, uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna dig through the flour a little bit more.
Okay. I'll say easy enough. Even if you open up one of the bags, it looks like there's just flour in these bags.
Okay. Well,
Ah,
not easy.
Are you hungry? What is that?
Here, little freak, come over here. There's blood.
Oh, all right. What is that? And can I dip my finger in and taste it? Determine how old it is exactly? And a blood type?
Give me an underworld lore check. Because maybe this is something that has happened.
0 point.
It doesn't. Oh, yeah, you go for it.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck!
How bad was the roll?
It was a 7.
4 and a 7.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's certainly not fresh blood, but you being able to taste it means it's at least within a day or 2 old. Can't tell exactly how old.
Is it coming from under the barrel or?
No, it's right on the top of the barrel.
Oh.
Right on the rim of it.
Steven, would a +1 have changed the outcome of the roll?
Of that roll, no.
Of the... Okay. Wait, no, I can't apply it to that one anyway. Never mind.
What do you think, Randy? It's what? Someone killed you or what? Bludgeoned?
I think it's blood. But I don't know. I don't know. This could have been anybody's. So, did anybody upstairs have like a head injury at all?
None that you noticed.
What was the body's like? I don't know.
They were bludgeoned
Wound.
to death,
They
right?
said they were
Bludgeoned to death?
bludgeoned to death.
I mean, if I was, this is the only sign of anything we've seen so far. I wonder who was sleeping down here with them.
Yeah, can we investigate the beds, guys? See who was at whose bed and maybe look at their personal belongings?
Yeah.
Check the beds.
Everyone give a perception check for your beds.
Checking my bed.
Be checking my bed right now.
And if any of these would be changed with a +1, Steven, let me know, okay?
Sherlock knows.
Pretty much, I have my special thing for guidance is I can give it to people when they fail a check, but only if it would make them have succeeded in the first place. And I just have a +1, so.
Well, Sherlock's gnomes would have for sure.
Okay.
DC for these things were 15.
Okay, I will then do my freaking amped guidance. So pretty much, I just give him +1, and it retroactively applies to the check.
Oh,
So
now I
now he
see
has
it.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's literally like you're looking around, and I'm like, "Hey, Sherlock, what's that?" And I point to something.
Sick. Then I will say, we'll go just around in a circle. I'll say, Larry, your bed in the back right looks incredibly untouched. Looks like no one has really slept in this bed. I'll say even more so, you notice there's dust on top of it, of the sheets. It kind of looks like it's been not, you know, made recently. It's been made like, you know, a while back, and it's kind of just been settled into place. It looks like no one's really slept in this bed for some time. I'll say, Randy, your bed. You notice that within this bed, with your check, you notice that there are some crumbs within the bed, and you notice kind of like on the, you know, it's made, but you notice there's some crumbs on kind of the side table as well. And Brooke, I'll say your bed. You notice that the bed has a couple of just small little stains on it. Not, you know, not blood stains or anything, but just small little discolorations. And you notice there are a couple of drinks on the side table, empty glasses that had to have drinks in it at some point. And I'll say Sherlock Gnomes, your bed seems to be slept in recently, but made nice and proper, and there is nothing in the dresser, on the dresser or in the drawers, but you do notice that the bed is not like perfectly made. Like it looks like it was made within, you know, like last night or like within the past few days.
Can I check and see if these like crumbs lead anywhere? Can I track the crumbs?
The crumb.
Give me a perception check for these crumbs.
Can I try survival?
Yeah, go for survival.
Okay. Let's track them crumbs. Yeah. I want to just try a survival check. That's my
Dang.
third two, bro.
Crazy.
I hate virtual dice rollers, man.
What the hell?
I'll say that you do not see any other crumbs, but I'll give you that just based off your early perception check, the crumbs do seem to match both the crumbs on the bed and also like on the side table. Like they're not
Okay.
different crumbs.
I bet this is the ship owner's bed while his wife was getting, you know, by that other guy in the main bed upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So we've been to all
Damn.
3 floors, right?
Yes, there does not appear to be
So-
any stairs further down. You can
Sherlock
feel
is
the
gonna-
bottom of the boat here.
Sherlock is
Dang.
gonna ask the group.
Okay, well, every floor is seen, but well, okay, one missing person could it possibly is in the barrels? You think anyone hiding? Killer hiding in the barrels?
I'll cast detect magic again. My psychic cantrip.
I will say from where you are currently standing, Brooke, kind of above you and based off this map, towards the back of the ship and towards more to the side of the ship, you do sense a small magical presence on the floor above you. And then on the floor
Oh,
further above you, you can also sense some small magical presences.
somebody in one of those rooms.
I want to try to find the small magical presence on the floor above me.
Then I'll say, do you all go back up?
Take us up.
Yeah, let's all go.
Uppies.
Beam us up, Scotty.
Beam
And
us up.
I'll say as well that like Brooke, you did hear pages turning within one of the rooms.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, I think
Oh, oops.
that's me. That's on me.
That's all right.
I will like. I think the last person's up here, and I'll meet you.
Yes.
I'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear a feminine voice come through. It says, "Yes, who is it?"
We're the investigators. We're looking into the death of a Brad Simpleton, and we just need to talk to everybody that was on board.
You hear kind of a sigh behind the door, and then you hear some steps up as the door unlocks, and you can see that there is a dark elf woman with white hair within. the room, just kind of sitting on the bed. Room looks neat, but you can all stuff in here for purposes of just seeing it, but like you obviously
Wow.
wouldn't have to crowd it in. But
No, we're
she-
all in the room. We're all in the room.
So
I
funny.
would. I
Funny.
unfortunately wouldn't think that wouldn't be possible for this group. But she kind of sits back down. Looks like she was reading a book of some kind. She kind of is holding it in her lap, and she seems to be, sitting up straight. Has a very, present presence about her. Is very in the moment, looking at you, not like glancing around or anything. It's just looking at you, Brooke. It says, "Well, ask your questions if you can be quick about it. I'd like to get back to my reading."
All right. Who are you? What's your name?
My name. One second. I have the names for the people here. My name is Roxanne Query. I am a businesswoman within the city, and I am missing a very important meeting right now on the docks because of this investigation, but I'm trying to remain calm about it
All
and
right.
just read my book.
What business are you in?
I am in the textile business. I am good at selling textiles. You may have heard of... I didn't ever make this. Let me go to my name document. You may have heard of Alita Textiles. We make lots of various fabrics, clothes, primarily. And I'll say, you all have, in passing, heard of Alita. It's just, she's not lying. There is a textile manufacturing plant within the city.
Cool. All right. And what brings you on this ship? This personal yacht?
I was invited from a mutual friend who was supposed to come, but he ditched at the last second. But I was already on the ship when I had heard the news. I had gotten ready and dressed and everything. But this friend is the one who was acquaintances with Mr. Wovia. So, well, to be honest with you, I had some drinks, had some conversations, but mostly spent my time here in this room, as I didn't know anyone here, and this is not really my crowd.
What was the name of your friend who didn't make it?
It was Ryan Warup.
Did you hear anything weird or like suspicious or odd on the night of Mr. Brad Simpleton's murder?
The room next door.
Yes, unfortunately, he is a loud snorer, so I heard him around 8 p.m. when he was taking a nap, a post-dinner nap, I guess. He slept for a good while. But besides that, no, I did not hear him return to his room last night. That's the most information I can give you. He did not... I'd never heard him snoring again. I'm a light sleeper. There were people up decently late last night, some running around, but other than that, I did not interact with him one bit. He seemed to be quiet, didn't really want to talk to people when I was up for dinner, and has spent most of my time down here.
All right.
Who said they... Hey, I'm going through my notes again. He spent... I definitely wrote it down. He was up late with like a handful of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's the wife and guy, the
wife and Holson.
trio.
Yes. And
But
she
then
did say some others, but did not say who.
we have that bag next door with that name on it. Who no one has that name.
I'll ask. So have we had Okay, so I'm gonna use the make an impression action that we've talked for like a minute.
Sure.
So to try to have her look more favorably upon us. So
Give me that
it's a
diplomacy
bit
check.
of a yeah. So I cast the spell, the diplomacy check. I get a MFing +1, 2. Wait, hold on. As a part of the casting spell, I recall knowledge using society.
Oh yes, yeah, right. Roll society first to get the general vibe of the room.
Please. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
At least I can roll this.
Yeah,
So that means I get my freaking +1.
yeah, and for the the vibe check, she so far seems to be the most forthright about everything so far. She she seems very calm. She doesn't seem nervous at all like the rest of everybody, and she seems to just be answering questions patiently, waiting so she can go back to reading her book. It seems like she doesn't seem off put by any of your presences.
Okay, and then for the make an impression action that follows up to that, I got a 15.
Yes.
Not sure if that changes any of her thingies, if it changes the attitude towards us. So
She
she
seems to
seems
be
chill.
glancing more towards you, Brooke, like, seems to be more forthright with any questions you ask, but not
Okay.
like begrudgingly against anyone else. She just seems to be patiently waiting.
All right. Is it unusual that your friend ditched you? That's pretty rude. Is this a normal occurrence or
Yeah, she sighs and she says, yes, it's quite normal. Unfortunately, he is the partying type, and I normally decline on his offers, and I will continue to do so because I thought, well, why not? Why the hell's not? It is Hundreds Day, I'll go out. And then he went to some other party that apparently was more happening. So, yes, does it often, and I shouldn't have been surprised, but here I am.
and how does Ryan know Mr. Wilvia?
They've done business before. Mr. Wovia likes his fabrics, likes his clothes, and so we have done some custom, what's the word? Custom pieces for the Wovia family for top dollar, pays well, and we always provide a good service for them.
All right.
I want to check and see where the magic on this floor is coming from. That we
Oh,
discussed
yeah.
earlier.
That's right.
She
see
is
if it's in this
wearing
room.
she is wearing a ring that appears to give off that magical presence.
Let me double check.
Good catch, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank
Cool,
you. Thank
Larry,
you.
man.
Thank you, Larry David.
Can I say something about a ring and just ask her what it is?
No, hold on.
Holding.
I want to hear what Larry David has to ask.
Thanks.
You have to find control. You're aware. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I thought my spell had something to do with that. I'll just ask her. It's like, alrighty, and random question, but what is with that ring on your finger?
She kind of
Something about it seems interesting.
she looks at it, and you can see that it is a very intricate ring. It seems like there are, just along the band of it. She doesn't seem to be hiding it in any way. There seems to be these kind of runes etched on the side of it, and she says, "Well, it was given to me by a dear friend some years ago. Said it would protect me if anything were to happen to me, and well, luckily I haven't had to see what it does and what he meant by that, but it looks nice, and so I wear it."
Is she being truthful about that statement?
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Can we do the
Assist.
roll?
Oh,
He's got it. He's got it, man.
He's good. She seems to not be hiding anything. She seems incredibly forthright.
Okay, cool. And this is the last question before I think I will be out of questions. So I'll ask, what do you personally think happened to Mr. Simpleton?
Give me a diplomacy check. Another one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. She kind of looks to the four of you all and she says, well, I did hear them. Unfortunately, the walls on this ship they look nice, but they are quite thin. And so I heard some individuals, I'm not sure who, what's like a proper way of saying had sex? I was going to say
Oh.
fornicating, but that's not it.
Intimate.
Yes. Having some
They had
intimate
sex.
relations. I can only imagine either in the room next to me or further down. And
on
it
this floor?
stopped. It stopped. It's on this floor. It stopped suddenly, and I heard some running down the hallway, down towards the basement. It was quiet after that, and if Brad never returned and never heard his incessant sleeping, then I can only imagine it has something to do with that.
Right.
Saw something you shouldn't. I get it now.
Yes,
Oh,
little
yeah?
gnome, yes.
Good luck. All right. Do you know like which direction on the map was it? It was from like down.
She was saying either here or here.
Can we do the roll if she knows Larry David or not? 'Cause
Yes, of course we
I
can.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, can we do the roll?
This is important.
The Larry David
She
roll.
does not. So close.
Not know.
So close.
Dang. Can I tell her I need her ring? It's really important for the investigation.
We're not taking her damn
Oh.
ring. We're not
That's a
taking
piece
her
of
ring.
evidence.
It's
So, yeah.
evidence. It's evidence.
It's for how? How? Explain how it's evidence.
Because we might need protection from the murderer on the
That's
boat.
not evidence.
Ah, good idea. Oh yeah.
You
That
can
case
see that
67.
you
It
can
had a
see
ring like that.
60.
Thank you, Sherlock Gnomes.
She said, as you two kind of approach her, you see that her hands switch, so her other hand is now covering her ring, but she still stands upright and she says, "You will not be having my
Okay, fine.
ring." Instantly give up.
Just like the real Larry David.
That's fair. He's like, all right, all right.
Larry,
Alright.
Larry,
got
can
lazy.
you remember that couple we talked to? They actually they're the most suspicious now after he might have seen that. Do you remember if one of them might have been more killer than the other, less than the other?
I think they're both pretty sus. Could
All right,
go
well, you
either
guys gotta come.
way.
You guys gotta come check this out. I'll say the
All
other two.
right. I want to investigate this room down here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Which room?
They already hate me upstairs. I'm just gonna look in this big room and see if there's any like weird stuff going on in there.
Okay. You try to open up the double doors for the big room, and it is locked currently.
Can I lockpick it again with my fingers?
Go for it. Go for it.
Thievery check. That's my fourth too.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
gosh.
Bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not rolling with the in-game dice anymore. I'm gonna use my IRL dice.
That is a good idea.
Can I
'Cause
tell Randy I got it?
Okay, yeah,
Just
you
like
go
I did
ahead.
before.
Yep.
Larry David once again. You can get that +1.
Nice.
There's
Here
no
I
way
go.
that's a go. Unfortunately, you feel like it's a similar lock, but as you try and go for it, it feels like you have all the tumblers in just the right way, but then something slips and all the tumblers go back, and it doesn't seem like you're going to be able to crack this one.
Sorry guys, I tried my best.
Okay, can I try
okay,
another
Larry.
roll? I know the DC is
I
going to be
give up.
higher, but I want to try it again.
You can try again.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll try
Rolling
to just
IRL with a fucking +9. Let's see if I get a 2 IRL. If I do, I'm quitting. Okay, that was a really. I rolled that on top of my. Okay, I got a 19. +9 is a 28.
Sure
Okay,
you did.
yes.
Yeah, sure.
You-
Yeah, can
you
we get
come-
a top-down camera here?
you come back to it. You come back to it, reinvigorated, knowing that you can do
Knowing that the
this.
nasty foundry demons can't hurt me anymore
You've
because I
done
have
it.
actual randomness on my side.
And you feel a click, and the door is able to be opened, and you see
I
that
thought,
there's a
bitch.
master bedroom.
Well, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can find anything in here.
Sure.
Again, with my IRL dice.
Are anyone looking anything in specific, or just generally?
Oh,
I'm looking under
17.
the-
Oh, what happened? That's a 26.
I'm looking under the bed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
How
go
about
use
it?
the bathroom really quickly. IRL.
Okay.
IRL.
Keep going. Don't wait. BRB.
Larry David's not using the restroom. Just right against the wall.
26. I'm looking everywhere. Under the bed.
Okay.
See if there's anything.
I'll
A
say
piece of clothing left behind.
that as you are looking around the room, it does appear, there is a closet in the back that is not locked, and as you go in, you do see that there are clothes. It does appear to be Mr. and Mrs. What was their last name? Wovia's
You got it,
room.
man.
Whoa,
And lots of very expensive looking clothes within here. And this is on the boat, so you can only imagine the clothes they have not on just this temporary location.
I am gonna take one of Mrs. Wovia's dresses.
Okay. Easy enough to
Yeah.
do.
Remember, Randy's a girl, so
There you go. Works out.
I don't know.
No.
Fuck this
and-
rich bitch. You hate her.
I'll say, as you're looking around, it doesn't appear like anything in this room is askew or like any sexual acts could have taken place in it. It doesn't look like there's anything kind of left around. I'll say,
Cleaned
Sherlock
up.
Gnomes, as you look underneath or give me a perception check, Sherlock. As you look underneath the bed, you do notice that there is a small safe that's underneath. Appears to be this metal box that appears to be locked in some way. And second, rethinking about what I'm saying. Yes, there is a metal box down there, but you also just see some other various boxes, these wooden boxes that appear to be storage.
I'll pull the safe out.
Okay. It appears
Anyone
to
crack this?
be locked. I'll say that.
yeah, I got this.
I will give you guidance, but regular guidance.
Stuffing the dress in my like somewhere. I guess my rib cage.
Yeah.
Uh,
And just zip your jacket back up.
yeah. All right. So guidance plus is a +1.
+1 circumstance bonus, 2 to roll.
Okay, so +10 overall. Okay, I got a 9, so 19.
19, as you are trying to pick the lock, it doesn't seem like there is. It seems like almost too easy of a lock at first. It doesn't seem like there's any difficulty to it. But then you're feeling for a tumbler, and as you press on it, you hear a click, but not a click that you've heard before. And then suddenly you see this green gas begin to emit from it. And I would like you to make a fortitude saving throw. It's a +10.
Skeleton lungs.
Exactly.
It's magic,
Let's
dude.
see. Disease and poison protection. I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws against disease and poison.
Sick. This will be poison.
And you wanted me to make a fortitude saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, dirty 20.
All right, you do not save against it, so that is you get 4d6 poison damage. Not too bad. So you just take 9 points of damage. I'll apply that.
I'm back.
What the fuck? I'm getting
Uh,
poisoned,
I'm back.
Larry.
you.
What's going on, guys? I'm
Larry-
sorry. I
Larry,
zoned out
we're
for a
poisoned.
second.
poisoned.
Yeah,
We're
you see
poisoned.
that Randy
There's poison.
is in with. There's a safe that Randy was attempting to open that spewed some green gas to her face, and she breathed it in even in her skeletal form, and was not able to save against it. So it took 9 poison damage. And
Sorry to hear that, Randy.
the gas quickly dissipates.
Damn
You
it.
kind of wave your hand, but the box is still locked.
Well,
I'd like to
tried.
look for a key.
I'll
give
try
me-
it while they're looking for a key.
Give a perception check for me, Brooke. And then are you trying
Sherlock
to
Gnomes.
pick the lock?
Sherlock Gnomes.
Yeah,
Sherlock
I'll
Gnomes.
pick
So
the
what
lock.
is-
Yeah, try it.
Okay, I will try to aid you in lock picking. So
I've seen this 99 times before.
I would like to. So I want to like help advise on thievery.
Mm-hmm. me a
So I
thievery
would like
check.
to make thievery check to aid.
Yes. Absolutely. Get a +2 to your thing, Sherlock. Oh,
Yeah, and I'll add
I-
guidance on Sherlock as well.
There you go.
Don't boost me,
Do,
boost
do,
me.
do, boost, boost, boost.
It's
As
26.
that is a good 26. And as you are feeling through the tumblers, you do hear another click. This one, a very familiar one, and the box opens, and you see a whole bunch of jewels and gems within this box. Maybe a very fancy-looking, pocket watch, even, which you can only imagine is very difficult to create within the world of Sumia.
I'll show it to Randy and Larry who are next to me and say, "Oh, you guys want any of this?"
We're not
Yeah, I think
stealing their stuff.
Oh.
I took a dress. I'm not gonna take anything else.
All right, never mind then. Whatever.
Larry, just come on. Larry, just take
I'll
some.
I'll take a couple items from the safe.
You're Larry David.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that
is
makes
this
sense.
is yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
take some.
after all, I am, aren't I? I am.
You're right. Thank you. I'll take all of it. Thank you.
All right.
So now you have a whole
There's that
bunch
one.
of jewels. And what do you all do
Thank
with the
you,
safe
Mr. Gnomes.
afterwards?
Is there anything else in there? Is there like a hidden compartment?
Based off
Something
of the
emits the jewels.
something that it looks to just be valuables.
Okay.
Does not appear to be any notes or anything or even
Okay.
hidden compartments.
Well,
What else is in this room, guys? Sorry, I zoned out and now I have some gems. What's going on over here?
There's a whole bunch of fancy clothes in this closet.
Oh, okay. I'll take something. I'll put something on that more suits my theatric nature.
I'm gonna put something on.
put it on. You're gonna walk upstairs with
it
the guy's
on.
clothes on.
It's
Yeah, I'll
kind of
put
big
something
on
on.
you, Larry David. It's a little bit tall for
I
you.
came here wearing this.
Yeah, I've been wearing this the whole time. Come on, guys.
Make you
I mean,
uncomfortable.
it's too big on me. That's good because it's somewhere I can put my new jewels.
How big do you
Not
think these
gonna
jewels
go
are,
over well.
dog?
It will not go over well when you get up on top.
I'm gonna knock on the
Take
person's
off the
door
fucking clothes.
down here
Okay,
again.
Okay, I take off the clothes, but I keep the gems.
There you go.
And
Yeah,
Damn
you
it.
hear, yes.
whose room is next to yours? Not Mr. Simpleton's, but the other one.
I believe that is, I think his name was Holson. It's a younger man.
Oh, we gotta go in there, guys. That guy sucks.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Wovia is into getting cocked and doesn't want anyone to know about
I
it.
make that noise, and then I want to try to open up the door.
Give me another thievery check.
I will try to aid you as well before you make that check.
Rolling IRL.
Yeah, I'll use guidance. I'll use
Oh.
guidance for you.
2
Let's-
guidances.
Unfortunately, the help does not work, Brooke.
Fuck.
But
Okay.
so you
whatever.
just get a +1 to whatever you rolled.
All right.
Okay.
I rolled a 7, so I got a 17.
17. Unfortunately, this lock is not budging. It's
Larry?
very
Gosh
similar.
darn it.
My
Come on, Larry.
turn.
My turn.
Do we
Let him
need
in here.
a thief, a lock
take a
picking
crack
kit
at
to
this.
try to pick locks, dude?
I don't think it's opening, guys.
Yeah, Larry, it's not working for Larry.
Sorry, guys. I'm tapped out.
This. I'll try it.
It just gets more difficult the more tries, but let's get it. Unfortunately, it's not. It's not working.
It's
The
lock is
three of you are
royally.
trying their hardest.
Lock is
Can I try
royally
the?
fucked.
Could I ask the door nicely to open up?
You ask, and it does not respond.
Damn. Sorry, guys. I'm out of ideas.
That
Figured out
worked on
case
an
22.
episode.
Yeah,
That worked
yeah.
on an
You
episode.
guys remember
Well-
that from my
No.
fan favorite episode?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that was
The door one.
episode. That was episode 40. I remember that.
Oh, Randy, thank you.
I read about
Secret
that.
fan.
Yeah, secret fan.
Secret
It
fan.
was. Well, look, we got to go upstairs and talk to those 3 people because at this point,
Mhm.
Yeah, and there was also something else that was magical up there, right? So
Yeah.
maybe we should figure out what that is too.
All right, you all heading up?
And maybe we can ask. Maybe we
Yeah.
can ask Holson for the key to his room. Tell him it's important for the
oh yeah, let's
investigation.
close the door to their room behind us and lock it.
Okay.
Yeah, and can we stow the safe that was in there back wherever you guys found it?
Okay. Since you picked the lock, you are unable to relock it, but it is closed.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll delete you all from here, and now you are teleported to the upstairs. You see that there have been some people who have shifted around. Mrs. Wovey is still sitting in her seat. But now it looks like Mr. Wovey is talking to the captain at the helm of the ship, and Holson is now sitting at the bar with Tano.
I do a theatrical performance on the table to distract everyone, so then so when my companions talk to one
Mhm.
person, the other people won't notice that someone is being talked to.
And what is your performance?
Clever.
I'm gonna perform the ballad of
comedy?
I'm gonna perform Larry David's Folly, which is the ballad of my birth.
Okay, give me a performance check. I'll say, is this something you've done before?
Sure, yeah, I've done it before. It's a great thing at the when I go at the bars and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, give me a performance check to see how distracting you are. You are making a distraction. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
I'll say certainly the scientist and Navilla are looking up at you doing this performance. I'll say Holson and Mrs. Wovia are paying attention, but it seems like everybody else is preoccupied.
Okay, y'all go ask everybody else now while I'm doing this.
Oh, I'm sending this one out. I already talked to them.
What? Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
Craig, you need to lock in, dude.
I know. I
Use
know.
your psychic
I know.
powers. Use your
I
psychic
know.
powers.
All of
I
it.
know.
I don't have
Going to
any
my
good
mind
ones.
palace.
The worst. Psychic is ass. I don't like the psychic.
We
Okay,
all
we're gonna
They're
be
a
in my
whole-
mind palace for the next 2 minutes, so Sherlock is out of commission. He's in his mind palace.
Okay.
All right. What are Brooke and Randy? What are you all doing?
Okay. I have no idea.
We're unable to get into Holson's room, so that is one avenue. Found blood on the lower floor, and it seems like there was running down the hall around 2 in the morning after
Amy
I wanna-
and Larry.
things
Yeah.
were seen that shouldn't have.
I want to try to like just look around at people, like walk around and look nonchalant, like just like be taking notes or whatever, and try to see if anyone is like injured.
Hmm.
Like they're if anybody else was injured and resulted in the blood downstairs, or if that was still the blood of Mr. Simpleton.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Dude.
I'll say that as you're walking around,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say as you were walking around, you notice that as you kind of walk past Holson, he kind of gives you a side eye glance at you. It's nothing that, like, as he's kind of watching Larry David perform his ballad, he kind of gives you a side glance. You don't notice any injuries on anybody, but that is something that you do notice. Just kind of as you
Gotcha.
walk by him, walking around, like you had to kind of get close to it.
Gotcha. Okay, I will approach him and I'll just like introduce myself and do the whole blah 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 blah. I know you, my compatriots have all questioned you, but I just have to do my part.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
What? So I'll start with, what do you think happened to Brad Simpleton? What happened as you know it?
Well, he went to bed early, or not early, sorry. He didn't actually say that. Well, he went to bed around the time that we went to bed. He kind of stayed up later with us as we were having drinks. He was quite drunk at the time. I went down to go to my room to go to sleep, and I woke up and he wasn't here. And well, I did see him on a number of times. He did want to go to the front of the ship and look over it. And I can only imagine with how drunk he was. As soon as I woke up and he wasn't anywhere on the ship, my first thought was, well, he must have fallen off in the middle of the night. We had gone to bed and fallen off the ship, and it's a tragic thing, really, but he didn't seem to be too used to this all.
Can I do it? I'm standing right there. Can I do a check to see if this guy's, if I think this guy's telling the truth?
Sure, give me a perception check again. I'll say that as you are watching him, you don't know if he's really telling the truth or not, but he does seem to be glancing over at Mrs. Wovia a good amount as he's saying all of this.
I look over at her and see, just like kind of taking a side eye, which I guess, whatever the skeleton equivalent of a side eye is, just to
Yeah.
see like
socket.
if she's looking over at us or something.
I'll say, based off your perception check, it seems like she is enamored by Larry David's performance behind you.
Awesome. You're doing it well, Larry. You're doing it well.
You're
Doing it well,
I'm
Larry.
just gonna turn back towards him and be like, I think I overheard something earlier, but do you and what do you think of Mrs.
Wovia.
Wovia? What do you think of Mrs. Wovia?
Give me a diplomacy check.
I have a +1 to diplomacy, so I'm actually gonna roll IRL because I don't trust it to not get me a 2. Okay, that fell off my desk.
Do you want, instead, my diplomacy's better, you could like point it out to me and I can ask that question.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
I did tell you guys that they hooked up,
yeah.
so you guys both know.
So yeah, I'll ask like, so it's like, what is your relationship with? And I'll like look like, what is your relationship with? I'll pretend as if I'm like looking at a list of people's names. Mrs. Wovia. You seem to be friendly with her at the very least.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check, and I'll say with the
Oh, yeah, baby.
theatrics of looking at the thing, I'll say give me a +1 to that. Nice
Fuck
touch.
yes.
Yeah.
Wahoo.
Oh yeah. I'll say he kind of looks at you and he kind of does like a side smirk to himself, and he says, well, before this trip, Mrs. Wovey and I didn't really know each other that well, and I'd say after the night we had, we know each other quite well, if you get what I mean.
Whoa. Does Mr. Wovia know what you mean?
Fuck yes, brother.
You say that, Mr.
Sorry, I don't say that. I do not.
He kind of raises his eyebrows and he says, "No, I don't think he would be too pleased, but what is he going to do about it, you know?"
Mm. Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
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 skeleton.
I can kind of get that, and I can kind of see why. Uh, you know, a lot of people on this ship have actually. You
So-
go ahead.
So wait, you're not afraid of anyone knowing?
It's kind of
No
an
judgment, by
open
the way. I'm
secret.
just
It's kind of an open secret. I mean, I'm not going to explicitly rub it in anyone's face, but I get around and it's my specialty.
that's such me as a person saying this. Imagining a human being saying this to me is so
This
funny. I don't
guy
mean
I
that
get
in a rude way.
around. I
This
fuck
guy
It's so
wives.
like this guy
Yeah.
sucks, but
This
it's
guy sucks.
so fucking funny.
This guy sucks. Takes a
Gotta
sip
be
of
absolutely
whiskey.
clear. This dude blows.
You fuck wives.
Oh, I mean, not just wives.
Okay.
Cool.
Did you fuck Mr. Simpleton? Well, I don't.
Yeah, you into dudes?
This is really.
I
This
get
is
around.
pervasive.
This
Okay.
is-
Get,
I
Alright.
will say he seems to be comfortable in this conversation.
Alrighty.
He doesn't seem to be
Congratulations.
off
Sorry
put in any
for
way.
being a little
Awesome.
forward here. Anyway,
So funny.
you know, I was. You go ahead.
So
You
yeah,
gotta-
so there's no one you would really. This isn't like a secret to get out. You're just kind of fine to be coy about it. You won't be ruined if like people know about this. Probably be helpful, right?
It's more fun for it to be secret. I don't know how it pertains to your investigation, though. I'm fine talking, this and that, but
Let's just looking for anything here. We're just
I'm
looking for
just gonna
something,
go
man.
up
I don't
to Mr. Wovia. I'm not actually doing this. Just go up to Mr. Wovia and go like, you know, he's fucking your wife, right?
I know he is.
And I'm gonna go over to Mrs. Wovia and go. I don't. You know. Sorry, I lost my temper earlier. You know, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. You seem nice enough. Probably not a murderer, but I still gotta ask. You know, girl to girl.
Girl.
Hello,
Uh,
living critter.
what was your relationship to Mr. Simpleton?
You see that she's kind of looking at Larry's performances and kind of glances over you, and she says, "Oh, no worries about earlier, dear. I fully understand. Sometimes you're trying to get to the bottom of things. You all have a job to do." "Oh, well, Mr. Simpleton, he was a cutie. He, he piqued my interest because normally most of the people that I interact with are the hoity-toity types, and he tried to play that game for a little bit, but quickly came out of his shell once he got a little bit of alcohol in him, and quickly showed that really he was just a boy at heart, just someone who hadn't seen all of life's luxuries yet, and it was just entertaining for me to speak to him and see that side. I didn't normally get to see him. It's tragic what happened to him. To hear that he's passed away, I'd only imagine that he probably fell off of the side of the boat with how much he was stumbling around once we went to bed. But yes, I'm going to her. We had fun conversations. I'll put it at that.
Well, I have a question. Our friend over there is pretty open about your relationship with him, and I gotta ask, did you ever get intimate with Mr. Simpleton?
She kind of glances over at glances over. I got it. Glances over at Olson, who kind of does a little head nod to her and says, and she looks back at you and she says, "Well, no, I did not do anything with Mr. Simpleton, I had other plans for the evening, but I did entertain the thought, if that's what you're thinking about.
Okay.
Ah,
What
what I
is
miss?
your? You go ahead, Sherlock.
You go ahead, Sherlock.
Come out of my mind palace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was
okay.
busy pursuing a lead internally.
Okay.
I get to name one detail I've identified that I think is part of the larger mystery. Just spent a minute examining it.
Okay.
You can tell me if I'm on the right track or not,
Okay.
GM.
So, just like,
So I give you a detail, and you tell me if it is part of this larger mystery or if it's
Sure.
not relevant.
okay, I can do that.
Mhm.
So
Well,
give me that.
okay.
Give me that detail.
Uh, stumbling around, he said. Well, he's stumbling so much and seems not so worried about it. I think it's possibly that's the drinks, something in the drinks. He's poisoned.
He's
I
talking
will.
to himself back out loud.
I will say that Watson looks to you and shakes his head at that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll keep thinking. It's not the bartender then, I guess. Huh? Okay. All right.
That just
I'll
I
say.
forgot. I forgot about Sherlock
I
Gnomes.
just ruled off a suspect, guys.
Let's go.
I will say that we are getting late here. Let's kind of maybe not. You all can talk to more people, but let's collect all the evidence together. Doesn't have to be in character. What
Yeah,
do you
the
all?
character stuff slows.
I think the most
So
likely is the owner of the ship because he's embarrassed that his wife was found sleeping with someone else.
yeah, like everyone. That's just kind of. There's like a lot of other open details though. I guess I would want to ask Mr. Wovia, ask him about like, so what do you think about the? Seems that there's some rumors around among the guests that your wife isn't
If
faithful.
he was
Just yes,
embarrassed of it when
Yeah,
we
he is
passed it.
embarrassed.
if you ask him about it, he's flustered by it, and he's like, what? Why would you ever even think a thing? Who's saying these
Well,
rumors? And it kind of gets
we know they were
defensive.
hooking
Literally
up.
handsome.
We know they were
Literally
hooking
holds.
up, and then there was silence, and then running down the hall downstairs. So it sounds like he
So
caught them.
yeah, it's like something he wasn't supposed to see. So he wasn't supposed to see Mrs. Wovia sleeping with somebody else. But Halson would not care about that at all, and neither would she. So,
Well, let me talk to what's his name,
yeah,
I don't know if he
Mr.
would be the killer because
Mr.
yeah,
Lloyd.
but
Yep.
because like I guess I don't know how we would get him to admit it.
I don't even know if he would be able to chase that guy down all the way downstairs and kill him by a barrel or
Mm.
whatever.
And there were like also beds downstairs, so other people were like sleeping, supposedly.
Maybe.
And then one of the so it's like the bartender would have been sleeping in the servants' quarters, and so would the chef.
So we can
something that
safely
shouldn't
say
have.
it's not the dark elf woman, right? Definitely not. Probably not
I
the
don't think it's
bartender.
her.
Probably
Probably
not
not the
Holston at all.
Wait,
Probably
the
not the
bartender said that
scientist.
he turned into a jackass when he got drunk, right? It was just rude because she was a bartender.
She said he kind of let the money, like, get to his head.
Mhm.
Started off nice, but
Okay.
it seemed
think
like
she probably
she's used
killed
to
him.
dealing with people like that all the time. So
Mhm.
Could it be the meek elf who was sent by his boss to go kill him? Like, for
Maybe.
finding out about the
maybe
wife? Like, maybe the boss didn't do it himself?
Oh yeah, servant.
The servant?
They hasn't slept.
Yeah.
The blood was by a bed that hadn't been slept in.
I'll
Wait a
say
second.
that. I'll also say that this is just something that you've had up, and like if you're going around with your detect magic, I'll say you do notice there are some rings on some other people, but you do notice that there's like a magical presence on the servant.
On the what?
On the
Servant.
servant, the elf dude.
The
Sawana.
elf guy.
I think that's got to be it. I don't think the boss did it himself.
Could I try to ask him what that magical thing is?
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
Thank you. Diplomacy. Whoa. Ain't no good.
I'll say that. Do you think that you got it? He seems to be wary about answering a question because he is next to Mr. Wovia.
Okay, how about this? I will request either of him. I'll request of Mr. Wovia. It's like if it's like, would it be allowed if I could? I need something along the lines of like, I need to be in a certain state of mind to help deal with these kind of cases. Would I be able to borrow? Like, your servant looks like a good conversation partner. Can I just borrow him for a drink and just bounce ideas off of him? Something like that, like an excuse, get him to go away.
I'll say that Mr. Wovia agrees, but just based off of your passive perception, you can tell that he's kind of giving
Doesn't
an
want
eye
that.
to the servant and, like, trying to communicate something with his eyes to the servant as he agrees for you all to go off. And I'll say you can give me another diplomacy check if you ask the servant again.
Please.
Oof.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get involved over there, guys. Someone take my spot up here.
Larry!
I'll take the spot. I know most of the episodes. by
Yeah,
heart.
I'm gonna say now I'm giving the
Now we have
spotlight to Sherlock Gnome.
going, Larry David, singing.
Yeah. I'm
Awesome.
giving the spotlight to Sherlock.
Okay, so I'll say you're at the bar with the
Fantastic.
servant again. What do you ask Larry? You're asking about the wand or just anything else?
Oh, that's what he has, a wand.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
ask. I
didn't
want to
get
ask him about the wand.
Hee hee.
Yeah, I'll say that you do see, not well tucked into the side where the magical essence is coming from, a stick of some sort. I'll say retroactively, but it
I
looks
know
to
what
be a
that
wand
is.
of some sort.
Could I
Can't-
aid by Larry David by being like, hey, what's that? What's that wand? Are you do you practice? Are you a magician?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me both of you. Give me a diplomacy check. With Larry, you will be the
Possible
main
+2.
runner of it. Yeah, possible +2. And that is going to be a +2. So we'll add a 2 to your roll.
Oh.
I'll say. He'll say. No, I just use it on Mr. Wovia. He has trouble sleeping sometimes.
I'm coming over there. No. You show us what that is right now, and I'm making an intimidation check.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Now draw your damn bow.
Okay, 19.
19. He sees this skeleton quickly walk towards him, and he's probably never seen an animated skeleton in his life, so he's been off for a little bit. And so he quickly hands it to you. He says, I'm being truthful. It helps people sleep.
Oh, it does?
He nods his
Okay.
head.
Yeah,
I solved it.
I believe you.
Go on.
It's funny. Earlier when I was talking to you, you said he drank, Mr. Simpleton drank a lot and he probably could have just fallen off. But I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. There was blunt force trauma.
We found blood near one of the beds in the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
He's surrounded this poor guy.
Hate him.
He's speechless right now. He's just looking across all of you right now. Just gnomes
Yeah, I'll
up
play
on
good
the
cop.
counter.
I'll play good cop. I'll say to him, just tell us.
Come on, man. Come on.
Just tell us that you killed him.
All right, that's not that's good cop. All right, dumbass.
I'll say
I say kindly, so I'm good cop.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. I'll say just based off of this guy's demeanor and you all kind of surrounding him, including in that intimidation check from Randy, I'll say that he looks to you all and he says, like, kind of under his breath, he says, "Please, I really need this job. I can't go to jail."
Oh, fuck you. You put him to sleep with the wand, he fell and hit his head on the barrel, and you killed him. I know, that must be what happened.
Wait,
That's all.
Was it?
Yeah, what if I say to him, how would Mr. Wovia feel if he found out that you had all these gems from his room on you that I just confiscated from you? Wink.
Yeah, frame it.
Is there any chance that he used the sleeping wand and it was an accident?
Like I
Like he
said,
wasn't supposed to. No, you said you straight up murdered him. Like I thought,
I
like a
say-
genuine accident. Like
they
it's
used it on
supposed to
him.
be, and then he
He
fell.
fell and he hit the barrel.
Okay, I didn't get any of that through the Sherlock Gnome's voice. I'll be
Murder
honest,
is
I'm sorry.
murder is murder, though. He just put the
Okay.
jewels on him and sent him away. I don't care. Fuck this guy.
Why would you put gems on me? Why? What?
Ignore the gems. Ignore the gems.
Tell us what happened right now, and we'll go easy on you.
If you work with us, we can get you a lighter scent.
Give me a diplomacy check from you, Brooke. Since you were the original person to talk to.
Oh
It's
my god.
crazy.
Can I give him my hero roll? What?
No,
He already used his hero point.
I did.
Can I give him mine?
He kind of looks at you, and he's looking like he's gonna get surrounded, and he's gonna try and jump off of the side of the boat. He's just
Oh my
Okay,
God.
can I do? Hang on, no. Can I?
He's gonna try.
No
I said
fucking way.
he's gonna try.
Get away with it.
Hell
He's gonna
no.
try.
Harry,
Yeah.
Harry,
Okay.
LaFleur, tap him with the wand so he falls asleep and can't jump off.
That's a good idea, but I was gonna do
Shoot his
something
leg.
funnier. I was gonna do something funnier.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it. What are you doing?
Fuck off. You're out of your mind. First off, hunt prey. When you focus my
Finally.
attention on a single foe, I'll become unstoppable in my pursuit. I get the hunt prey action.
Okay.
I get a +2 circumstance bonus for survival checks when I track, and then a +2 perception when I seek. And I focus my attack against them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna draw my bow. I want to do a shot into his leg.
Okay.
Damn.
Give me a.
Here, I'll give you
bow.
a guidance on that too.
Hunter's aim. When I focus on aiming, your attack becomes particularly accurate. Make a ranged weapon strike against my hunted prey. On this strike, I get a +2 circumstance bonus to the attack roll.
Okay. You're getting +1 from Larry David. You're getting +2 from Hunter's aim.
Okay.
You have one more action. Go to strike with your bow. I'm just saying it's basically impossible for you to miss
Okay.
with all these bonuses. But just,
Well, watch this nat 1.
I'm ready for it. I'm saying
do
that's
have
the only
Hunter's
way
aim.
it happens.
Let's see this shit. Let's see it.
Now watch this drive.
There we go. That's a critical hit against.
Oh no!
You,
You're
man.
absolutely able to hit.
We're gonna murder him.
Yeah, did he die?
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Thankfully, it does not kill him, even if it was lethal. That is, you strike him in the leg as he's going, and he kind of falls down, and he's just gets to the railing. His hands are up on the railing, but he's like kind of clutching his leg, and he said, "No,
We got him!
please, no."
It's no use running.
He told me to do it. He told me to do it. He told me to do it.
I was
You
saving
tell
for
me
the-
everything right now.
Yeah.
he's looking. I'll say some people are starting to walk over and like see what
We're
on
tired
earth
of
has
this.
happened. He said, I was
Work with
out,
us. We'll get you off clean.
I was outside of the room of the Wovia's room. I had just stay guard, and I saw Brad looking in on some people. I'm losing my words here. Let me rewind.
It happens.
I was standing outside of the Wovia's room. Mr. Wovia was in there. I didn't know where Mrs. Wovia was, and I saw Brad peeping into the room where Holston was staying, and they were hooking up, and I caught him, and he started running away, and I was going after him, and I chased him downstairs, and everybody started waking up downstairs, and so I just put everybody to sleep, and I accidentally, he fell and he hit his head on the barrel, downstairs, and I didn't know what to do. The blood was everywhere. I started cleaning it up, and I didn't know
Oh,
what
he
to do.
solved it. Wait, he solved it.
I didn't know what to do, and so I went back to Mr. Wovia, and Mr. Wovia says, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't." He kind of points his head. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And I went to Mr. Wovia, and he said to just get rid of the body, and so that's what I did. And I tried to clean it up as best as I could, but I've been freaking out ever since. And please, just I didn't try. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Both of you are under arrest.
Yeah, save it for the
Yeah,
courts.
we're arresting them.
All right. I'll say that
Get
for
him.
the sake of
Shut
time,
up.
they try and retaliate. Well, the servant doesn't. I'll say Mr. Wovia makes a big fuss about it, but you are all able to put him away. And I'll say Mrs. Wovia almost seems amused by the entire situation. Doesn't really seem
Bunch of
to
fucking degenerates, man.
care
Widow.
too much. And so
Good job, team.
Sherlock,
He seems
upon,
awesome.
Yeah.
upon completing this case, Sherlock says,
Finally, we finally solved one. Watson, we solved one.
he starts glowing, and you see this astral form appear above Sherlock. You can't really make out, but it's a fully sized humanoid, and he just says, "Thank you," and then he floats up away.
Oh my
We
god.
freed Watson.
Oh my god.
You freed Watson.
Dude.
No, that was Sherlock, man. Sherlock's lifeless body is fucking laying there now.
Oh my god.
Nobody.
You freed him.
Congrats
Oh
on the
my.
100K, old friend, and I shed a tear.
Oh my
Use it-
god. Oh
use
my
it in your next
god.
episode.
Effect
What happened?
dead.
Wait.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
That's beautiful.
Whose body went
Zero
up?
HP.
Why is it a human? Was it a human soul trapped in a fucked up gnome's body?
You didn't have time to ask. He's gone.
Oh my god.
No, no.
My biggest fan.
You freed him. You freed him.
Randy
We
just goes,
finally solved one. I thought they were gonna start all over again. I thought they're gonna start counting down from 1 instead of going to 100.
No, he was cursed. He had to solve a case to be freed, and he just hadn't solved one yet.
Stupid.
Oh
Out
my
of
My biggest
100.
god.
fan gone. My
Yeah.
biggest fan gone.
Randy just goes, I fucking hate this job. And then walks over to the bar.
Exactly.
Another
Yeah.
day in the fucked up life.
There you go. Now both of them are handcuffed. They go to jail. You all get the credit. Most of the credit.
Jesus Christ, man.
Henry McGraw, is there anything you all would like to finally do for the end of the one shot?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
I'm just too in awe.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'd like to,
I'm out of it. I don't know what to do with myself.
I want to hold a funeral on the boat for Sherlock
Oh.
Gnome.
You
I
freed
Viking
him. He's
funeral,
onto it. He's in a better place.
Where it's a happy
We
funeral.
finally solved one.
We finally did it, Watson. We
He
did
told you
it.
guys. He said thank you.
Mhm.
You guys feel good about it.
Guys
I want to give him a.
You feel good.
I want to
End
catch
of
him a.
sentence. No choice.
You
You
wanna catch
feel
him what?
good.
I want to give him a Viking funeral by lighting the boat on fire.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
Do whatever you
totally.
want, man. He's
Right.
he's out
He's
of there.
dead. Who cares? He doesn't care.
And,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Larry
oh my God.
David sets fire to a yacht as a funeral
Goodbye.
for Sherlock Holmes.
Goes to jail also.
Yep,
Arigato,
for
Sherlock
arson.
Gnomes.